Okay, we are live with no longer talking about Magic the Gathering and Baldur's Gate 3 behind the scenes, having just discovered that they had a set, because we definitely pay attention to these things.
Yep. I'm aware of all of the cool and popular things.
Yep. We
Um,
are we
Listen,
are in fact
as
up to date with all
the
the
resident
trends.
Gen Zer of the crew,
Yep, you can verify
we're hip with the
our
kids.
hip
We're hip with the
status.
kids.
um,
Fuckers can
So,
need to get
yeah.
off my lawn.
yep. There was a last time we did a thing. You broke into a regular store and harassed the employee.
We said, "Take me to your manager," and he said he's not going to come in until later. And we went, "That's too long."
Yep. And then we put him in the corner and made him think about what he did.
Yeah, we
Yep.
rethink his life choices.
This is far too true. And then I believe we went to a door that asked for our organs, and so we said, "Yeah, sure."
Oh, limbs.
Yeah, there was a
Limbs,
sacrifice.
organs,
Yeah.
blood for the blood god of some kind.
It's the
Yeah. I
Yeah,
Van
well,
Gogh
it's 'cause you went-
myself.
you went to the mechanized improvement cult gang, and
The Body Improvement Club.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Two of us chose the front door, which was
yeah,
bad.
the
Two of us
front
chose
door
the back
required a
door.
sacrifice. The back door is the loading dock. Yeah. So which door do we want to start with?
We ended with the front door, so why don't we go to the back door?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
So, it's a skyscraper in a flooded part of town. We have, if I remember correctly, we're going to start with our little ghost rat surfacing from doing an underwater exploration, and then we follow the rat as they scurry up the docks, and we, follows along to behind a crate where we have Shaman and Cell. They're in runner mode, hiding behind a, stereotypical wooden box, stamped, with the logo of Ishpal's army.
It's a cardboard box, Metal Gear Solid style.
Yeah, but you're hiding behind a crate on the docks. There's not a boat here right now, but we do see that there are a couple people coming out every once in a while, like piling up a delivery for the next boat to come around. They're dressed like the cultist. They have the standard cultist outfit is the brown, rough spun, all over cult robe. And then if they have cybernetics, there's chunks ripped off of the cult robe, so you can see their spooky, glowing, cast iron cybernetics.
Okay. Do we have eyes on the doorway in?
Yeah, you can figure out where they're coming in and out with those crates pretty easily. You're just hiding on the docks. That's where we catch up with you.
Okay, well, looking at what I have at my disposal, I have a rat.
Yeah.
And,
You left the murder duck with us out front.
I
Yes,
did.
the murder
did.
duck is up front. Yeah.
Yeah. How feasible would it be to sneak past the people, essentially? Or is it a matter of, no, there are too many eyes around, that's going to be really impressive amounts of hiding
There's
under a
pretty
cardboard
minimal eyes, specifically on the dock. There's, from your approach, there are people patrolling up on top of the roof, looking for incoming boats and stuff. But there's not a specific guy sitting back out back because they feel pretty secure in this position, and there are people actively walking around back here right now. So like that's the lookout situation. Are any of you all camera savvy or paying attention to?
No.
No? Okay. Yep. That's who's looking out right now.
I will look around using notice to get a lay of the land and figure out good things.
That seems like a reasonable thing to do, and I will help if that's all right.
All right, roll to
All
help.
right.
Sure thing. Notice. There we go.
Does a
9
9 help?
show.
I'll give you a
Okay.
+1 for a 9.
All right. So, at least a 9 for success here. That's a 9.
Hey! Yeah. There's a motion sensor light on the back door. The roller doors are there. You're not really sure how roller doors work with boats. But there is like the roller doors that one could theoretically back a semi truck up to. But they're over water and not concrete.
Okay. Well,
So basically, motion sensor. If we got something moving, in
Motion
front of that,
sensor
we can-
light. There is like one rickety security cam, mostly pointed out at the water.
Okay.
And about every you've seen one person come out once in the like, I don't know, 2 to 10 minutes you've been hiding behind this crate since you crawled up.
So we've got the person-sized door. We've got the motion sensor door. We have probably a camera pointed at the motion sensor door, and technically people walking around every so often.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there any other things that you would have wanted to have noticed if you had seen them? Get one ask.
I mean, is there anything else out here that's going to alert them of our presence?
If you kick some crates in the water, they might notice.
I mean, but no other defenses, no other,
No, not on the docks.
not automated sentry turrets, none of that shit.
No.
All right.
They have regular
Ready?
sentries up on top of the building if necessary.
Is there any easy way to get up there?
You want to scale the building?
Yeah. Could we?
Do you have like suction cups or
No.
ice
Question
climbing
is there
picks
any?
or
So
something?
the answer is no. There is no easy way to get up there.
No, there's no
It's
easy way, but there's the side of the building. If you wanted to try to climb, we could entertain that. That
we
does
can
feel like a
Batman our way up
risky
there.
move. If you would, you're
Yep.
fine hiding down here, and you
Risky
could probably
standard.
sprint to the door without getting like seen, if you're careful about it. But if you try to toilet plunger Batman climb the side of the building, you're gonna have more
Maybe
trouble.
not. I think that
if
our
someone
best.
shoots down the side of the building and you are climbing it, you are
We should buy there's
fish in a
cyberware I
barrel?
think that can do that. So we should buy cyberware from them in order to do this.
This cyberware, like I can identify cyberware using my eyes, and
Yeah, this
stuff,
doesn't ring the same.
Yeah, this doesn't work like that. This is weird, like black gods kind of.
I suppose this is more
cyberware.
like devilware or whatever. I don't know what they have probably
Yeah.
a name for it.
It is unholy, whatever it is.
Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, do we just want to try to sneak in?
Spiritware.
Is that a the thing
Yeah,
we should
I
do?
think just booking it or running is probably our smartest option here.
Yeah, you want to run to the door?
Do you have the sneak skill?
Yes, I do
This
have
thing
this.
you have? Okay. What do you
I'm
have it
pretty
at?
sure. 0, but I
Hmm.
have it.
And your dex is +1, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. So we are functionally the same because I have +1 sneak, but Dex at 0.
There we go.
All right.
I think you've
The
got the
flat
thing that'll let you
2d6.
reroll the skill check if that goes badly. So I'd say I help you sneak for a group roll, which is a little
Yeah,
weird because we're both
That's
doing it.
probably good. Yep.
All right, I'll roll the sneak first then.
All right, I'll give you a
8.
+1.
All right. Need at least an 8 with a +1. Deck. That's a 10.
Nice.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah. So yeah, y'all get up to the door real fast and like press yourself up against it so you don't trigger the motion sensor.
Is the door locked?
Yes. Yes.
How dare
Shit.
they?
There's like a little key card unlocking mechanism.
Oh no. I was
To
just
make it
thinking,
easy to get
I
in and
should have
out,
been
so
there
you're
with
not
my lock
fumbling-
picks, but it wouldn't have
So you're not
mattered.
fumbling with keys when you're on the loading dock, you know.
Should have been there with my hacking tools.
Mm.
Shooting the lock, open it. How Star Wars are we?
I mean, a lock
check.
is a physical little metal bar.
Is it an electronic lock
shoot
or
it-
like a demonware lock or whatever it is? Can we
This
spirit
is
the
like
lock
a-
open?
This does not
Can we
look
attune to the lock?
different. You have seen this lock before. It is everywhere. It is that little dark gray panel with like the 4 lines on it. That's about
They brought
candy
a-
bar size with the
Oh,
one
those are
LED.
super easy to get into. Have you seen the
That's
lock
not
picking
good.
lawyer?
It's just like it's just like an RFID tap chip that opens the door, basically.
Oh, we don't have one of those.
You do actually. They're just the front of the building.
mm.
What is the door
could-
made out of?
It's like you can. How are you figuring this out?
That's a good
Is it
Are
question.
you
metal, wood, or
knocking to see if it's
stone?
hollow?
No, I'm trying to figure if it's metal, wood, and stone. I think I can
Oh.
figure that out from looking
That's fair.
at it.
Oh, it's a cheap metal door.
Oh, okay.
Cheap metal door.
Mm.
Like you would see at the back door of any big corporate building.
Is there anywhere nearby the door to hide until someone comes out?
No. There's a short little, like, 2 or 3 step staircase with handrails that leads up to the door. You can hide
Can
on the
we
edges of the
move
little staircase.
Can
Sure,
we
I
move
guess.
some crates to create a little place to hide next to the door?
Yes. Yes, you can.
I
I do
think I
believe you
saw
are
an idea
physically
over there.
able. I do feel like you're physically able to do that.
Is the
You could-
door? Is there a gap anywhere, like along the seams of the door?
There's like the little rubber weather stripping. You know, because it's waterside.
All right. The mouse can, or the rat can go through that,
100%.
but can't steal the chip and get it back underneath it. I don't think.
The rat opened the door from the inside,
Well, it's padlocked on the outside.
Yeah, it's, you know, the little.
but usually
Tap card, too.
yeah. But there's
Is
also a way
there
to open it
something
from
that
the
the rat can
inside.
just hit?
If you're a person,
Oh.
yes. If you are a person, yes, there's a handle. I
Perfect.
just don't know
Okay,
if the rat.
I would assume
Is-
that these doors use the if you're exiting the door, do you still need to use the RFID chip to open the
Nope,
door?
you can just open the door.
Okay.
Okay.
Then
So,
fuck.
well,
I was
have
just
an
thinking the
idea.
rat
have-
weight would be a.
The rat can jump onto the handle and try to leverage it.
Well, you guys can, because at least one of you has a phone, right?
Yes.
I have a radio that goes a mile, so I can talk
And
to him,
then
yeah.
Spencer, you have the like integrated.
I
cell phone
do,
in your
though. I
brain, right?
believe
It'd
I
be
was
great
told
if
I was
Paper wasn't
passed.
unconscious.
I was told I passed out.
Oh fuck! I forgot you passed out.
From-
Yeah.
The idea
From
could be you text
hemorrhagic
Spencer,
shock
hey,
after you
they're on
ripped
this
out
side
an
of the
organ.
building.
I was
Well,
a
ripped out an organ.
spare. It was a spare
So-
organ. There's
It doesn't
probably.
matter. You ripped
there's
it out of your body.
I like to think I passed out from the sudden onset of automatically activated pain medication that came with the spare organ, whatever it was.
So we're
So
outside this
I'm
door.
not passed out in
yell-
pain. I'm passed out in like euphoria. I'm high, basically.
So we're outside this door yelling for R2 to shut down the trash compactors on the detention level, and nothing.
R2's flying high.
Yep.
All right. I think the thing that I'm likely going to do here is let's move some crates. We'll get it so that the next person who comes out the door, we stop them from coming out the door and get in behind them.
Yeah, you can totally do that. I just need a luck save from you to get the grades stacked, because you don't know the rate at which people are coming in and out. You've seen someone come out once.
I was gonna say,
So
so
yeah,
far it's
that's
been
fair.
very convenient that you've been doing all this and no one's been there.
You need a luck save to get the boxes in place, because we've already proven you could sneak around this dock. So it's really just, is your timing right? And you have no way to know that. So,
Yeah, it's all
luck
luck.
save to get the boxes set up the way you want before someone comes out.
That's fair.
Nope.
You
Yeah.
get
I was gonna
3
say,
boxes moved.
looks like you're fighting someone.
You're holding the 4th one, and then the door starts to open. What do you do?
Throw the
I
box at them.
can kill them quickly and quietly. One hopes.
That's probably a better option. Let's go with that.
Throw the box.
All right. Then I will unsheath my carbon fiber sword and run them through.
I just
All right.
realized we sent the talker and the lockpicker / hacker to the front door, and the muscle to the back door.
To be fair, you sent us
Yeah.
with the muscle in the form of a duck as well.
Yes,
We
Yes.
just immediately left
Exactly.
it behind.
You have muscle duck.
All
right,
the
you
muscle
want,
is an
like-
old man. Just rolling an attack.
Just roll an attack? Okay.
Yeah.
No modifiers. That's a 12 with 4 shock damage. If that doesn't hit.
Well, it's 4 shock damage, and this is a mook, so they're dead.
Hopefully
rolled their
in
hit
the
points.
doorway.
Yeah, they're at the doorway. Shish kebab.
Yeah, just I
Well-
just slide the sword into them, catch them, pull them back, and just dump them into the water very, very slowly.
We should actually remember that in the future. Like, when attacking someone, roll for the hit points before we roll for the attack. Because if it's low enough, they die no matter what.
It might just die. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So I think
It
I
matters.
carefully put the
I-
box.
If it's a bigger character, I'll do it more proactively, but
We're never
mooks-
gonna remember to do that, to be blunt. It's
Yeah,
not how...
but there's a button if you set up the character sheet for the mooks, which I did do. There's a button where I can hide the HP roll and just roll their HP.
Okay.
I
So it just rolls all
won't
their
be
hit
switching
die.
character sheets for my existing Stars with Armor campaign, but that's good to know.
And I like the hidden HP roll, so I can actually do it easily and not have to. Anyway, it works. So you have a dead body. You no longer have a dead body, and you have the door slightly ajar.
Actually, before I drop him into the water, I'm going to defrock this person and
Yes.
Loot.
and take their clothes, and because this is like a standard cultist robe, correct?
Cultist robe, very standard cultist robe. It does have the hempen rope belt, the rough spun brown. It is missing just the elbow, because this guy did have a giant cast iron metal spike elbow joint.
Former tennis
I
player.
was gonna ask how it's weirdly common how often we encounter cultists in various campaigns, and then I realized this one's totally on me.
That you planted this gang, all right?
Yep, nope, this is completely my bad.
And then I went cultist, but they like cybernetics, so they rip the cult robes off where their cybernetics are.
Yep, we
You see,
found...
you could hide your carbon fiber sword and have it poke out through that hole.
We found the, what is it? Order Mechanicus? What's it?
Yeah, basically.
Adeptus Mechanicus.
Adeptus Mechanicus.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Adeptus Mechanicus.
The maelstrom of this world.
Yeah.
All right. So we can get in,
Yep. In through the
And-
door. Crates.
and there's
look
one
normal
disguise.
enough.
Yes.
Who's
I have
Chewbacca?
so I have sneak that'll probably work as I'm in a disguise. Do you have a better skill for being disguised?
No, I do have connect, but I don't think that's really going to be effective.
If you want to know
You're like,
someone,
you joined? I
Yeah.
helped you join?
I
Like
went
that
to
kind of
middle
thing?
school with you.
Yeah.
All right.
Run
So
from
yeah,
work.
Yeah, that would be technically a circles roll.
all All right, so we can get in.
Do
So
you
we
want?
do that.
Yeah, we get in. What do we see?
Yeah, you slip inside, and it's a warehouse. There's, warehouse racks. In the
Okay.
center, there's an area that's been cleared with, like, big work lights shining down on it. And you see cultists walking around where there's what does appear to be lesser cultists because they don't have the full robes yet.
They only get the hood or something.
Yeah, well, they do only have the hood and then whatever rough spun undergarments because they are packing cybernetics in straw in the crates. And then there's full cultists in the robes, like observing the packing process to make sure they're not slipping little robot fingers in their pockets or whatever. But you're right; they just have the hoods and then whatever undergarments.
So it's like a meth lab, but
Yes.
for cybernetics parts. Okay.
Yeah, this is the packing department.
Some
Now-
guy wandering around with a hood and tidy whiteys.
Now, quick question: as Cell is observing this, do the
Sounds like my
conditions here
Friday
feel
night.
better or worse than the warehouses at your old office?
At Unity?
Yeah,
They're less efficient. There's no There's not a single conveyor belt in sight, and that feels wrong to you.
Are they allowed bathroom breaks?
And
They're
Unity?
allowed 5-minute bathroom breaks, but the bathroom is 7 minutes away. So
Actually,
Yeah,
Unity.
the bathroom's actually not
I
in the
know,
building.
I
You have to go
disagree.
take a boat somewhere else to go to the bathroom.
I disagree. Unity, I do believe, takes the bathroom to you on a conveyor belt.
That's efficient.
There's the porta potty train,
Yeah.
and you
It's
can
really
signal,
it's a truly
you
portable
need it.
potty.
and it comes to
Porta
you,
potty.
and then your timer starts when it arrives, and
seems like logistically catheters would be the better option, but
Honestly, they're already on
They're
drugs anyways, so
delivering.
I don't think it would be a bad idea.
the focus groups found that was bad for employee retention.
I was gonna say that's
fair.
an option. The other option is they already had the porta potty from like a different product line. They had to use it for something, so they just used it here.
there's the discontinued mobile potty.
Introducing the mobile potty.
Yep.
There's
The
the
butter
all-terrain
at cost.
variety that
It's
follows
just
you
like
around
on a
your work
Roomba.
site.
They tried to sell those to whatever company is rebuilding the wall, but ended up having a lot of extras.
Yeah. The joke is Amazon did want to invent a little metal box that you sit around. They have a patent for it. For a little metal box that warehouse workers sit in, and that takes them from place to place as they do order picking.
Bit too Wall-E for me.
Yeah, it's very Wall-E. Anyway, they have a patent for it, which is publicly accessible, and that's horrifying.
God, that company is just turning it into Shadowrun. All right.
At least there are dragons in Shadowrun. At least that's the
At
fun
least in
cyberpunk
Shadowrun, a
world.
dragon could be president.
We just get a bald Bond villain. Like
I'd prefer the dragon, at least.
Yeah. you know where he stand. Yeah.
Yeah. Beneath the dragon.
Do we recognize any of these people from the photos that we were shown?
They got hoods on.
Okay.
Remember, they have hoods and underwear. That's it for the people doing the packing.
Is it that their
So,
faces are too dark
you
to
rec-
see,
did
or
you
that
get
the
full
hoods are
body
actively
shots?
obscuring their faces? Are these like
Obviously,
hoods
they're
up to their
actively
eyes?
obscuring. It's hoods on, and then it's lights from above. You can't see
Okay.
their faces.
Do we see another door out of the packing area?
Yeah, there's exits to the warehouse area that you're in. There's like a
Okay.
little lit up area that is clearly like an office. There is the bathroom. And then there's a door deeper into the facility. Like, the white plastic swingy double door varietal that goes
Yeah.
into the facility.
I wanted
then
another set of clothing, but yeah. Idea?
Well, let's keep an eye out for weak, easy prey that has been separated from the herd.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, I'm sure
The one
if you
that
wait
is
long
ideally
enough,
not wearing.
Yeah.
Someone else will need to
Someone with
pick up
more
a
than
finish.
just the hood and the whitey tighties.
Because I am not wearing a hood and stripped.
Yeah, the big the Unity 21 corporate issue underwear will stand out if you just get the hood. It does say Unity across the back.
Just realized that these are like techno Mormons. They have their own special underwear.
It's just what they sell in the Unity 21 corporate shop.
And why would you
Everything
find
is
them
talking
anywhere
about
else?
The Vishpal's
Oh,
army people.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let's continue on past the mostly naked laborers.
Yeah. As you walk by, you do see these are more of their trademark evil cast iron glowing blue rune cybernetics. There's everything ranging from livers with teeth to ears that look like giant spined fins.
Nice.
A pretty
I might go with
normal looking
those.
brain, but it is made of cast iron and glowing blue runes.
That would, by definition,
Just-
make it not normal looking, but okay.
Yeah.
Normal shaped,
But, like
maybe.
shape wise, pretty normal
It's not
shape.
spiky.
It's not spiky or anything. You're also wondering if you get a cybernetic brain, are you even a person anymore? A little bit as you see that one.
We'll
How
have
do
to
you-
come
how do you
back
get
here on
that-
the way out for loot, but
Yeah.
on the way
I-
in seems like a little risky.
Don't.
How do you sacrifice
we
your
need
brain at
this
the
stuff.
door? Like,
But it'll sell.
One would think quickly.
All right, so head towards the door leading out and into the rest of the area, while keeping an eye out for someone who might be able to provide more costumes.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely pick someone off that is either walking, taking a package and delivering it deeper into the warehouse area, or someone on their way out the door. But in the meantime, let's check back in at the front door.
Yeah.
There we see the doors close behind you. I do believe you draped vapor over the battle duck or something.
yeah, I did drape vapor over Quaxley, I will call them.
Yep.
Yeah. And you're in a very long dark hallway.
Is there
You're still bleeding actively.
I'm
So
holding
is
my ear.
vapor. Yeah, it's bleeding a lot.
Yeah, ear wounds famously they will bleed.
Yeah. There's a long dark hallway.
Is there someone to meet us, or
No.
They're still trying to scare us,
no.
I think.
can I
Yeah,
get my
but-
ear from the drawer?
No. There is no
Oh.
exit drawer.
Damn.
By the
It
way,
also,
now that you've
we
lost that ear, you either need to start painting or run for president. I don't care which.
One of the two.
I love that we left the hacker for the door at the front door, and our medic was at the back door for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will follow the hallway with the giant murder duck.
Yeah. Cool. It's a
I'm
really long
unconscious.
hallway. Yeah, you're unconscious. It's a really long hallway.
I'll
Like,
go,
you walk for a-
hello.
And it echoes.
Is it one of those spooky things where, as they walk, the light in front of them lights up, so that they're continually walking into darkness?
Yeah, I mean, clearly it's a dark hallway with some shiny floor, and there's pillars, and the lights are only on it in between the 4-pillar chunk that you're in
Yeah,
at any
turns
given
off behind you and in
moment.
front of you. So you
Oh,
wonder
yeah.
if you're in
Yeah.
an infinite hallway briefly.
Yeah. In fact, well, what are your? Give me a mental save.
Mental. I'm fine.
Ah, yes. This hallway isn't infinite, but it is really long.
Mhm. I'll go, well,
Yeah.
Quaxley, it's just you, me, and this body I've thrown upon you.
Yeah, this body is bleeding a lot. Because you did cut your ear off, and you are holding the wound closed. Vapor ripped out an organ.
It was a
I don't-
backup organ. The whole thing,
Yeah,
its
I
entire
don't know
purpose
that.
is to be damaged
I'm not
instead of
saying
a
you're
mortal
going into
wound.
organ. You're not. But you
I
took
didn't lose
it
any
out.
HP.
You're right. You took it out, but you didn't close the wound from the impromptu surgery, and that's concerning.
You see, I don't have anything to close that wound either, so we're just walking.
One would think that if you're sacrificing body parts, that there wouldn't be such a long hallway
Yeah.
that the prospective new initiate would bleed the fuck out on the way to the front desk.
I strongly
It's
suspect the
obviously.
did this as a prank or a dare, and this isn't the normal thing. This is more
Yeah,
like,
probably.
hey, what if we can get them to do this? And then the guy's like, oh no, I didn't expect it to go this way.
I didn't
They
think
did
this
it.
would
Are they
happen.
fucking crazy?
They say in a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get on the hallway a little bit. There's a concerning amount of blood on the duck. There's a concerning amount of blood running down your arm, and you reach what you think is the end of the hallway, but in fact it is just a table, like a black table that's been in front of you, and on it is a weird fin-shaped thing with a metal cup and, big spikes that come off of it. And it's made of the black cast iron with the glowing runes. And then there's also a little
An ominous
metal ball.
goblet. Is that...
that
Did I get it right? I'm checking if I'm understanding your description right. An ominous goblet?
no, it's like it's they're spooky ears.
Oh.
It looks like a fin on like a thing that would like headphone cap with a weird fin that
so
comes
they
off
have like
of it.
set out what we have sacrificed
Yeah.
to put on. Okay.
Yeah. And then you have to. There's something carved on the pillar that just says "improve."
Do y'all have like a suture or something? Because dumbass cut out her kidney. Like, I just need to suture it up. I don't got anything.
A little thing comes out behind the weird cybernetics, and it's basically a staple gun.
That'll do. Grab it and go chunk, chunk, chunk.
Yep, that probably wakes me up. I'm guessing.
Give me a physical save again, Vapor. All right, you don't take hit point damage.
Yep. And I probably wake up after that, coughing and
You're
probably
gonna wake
screaming.
up regardless.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. Did you shove the ball in?
No, I just
No.
closed.
I don't
Okay,
need, I don't want
okay.
it.
Oh wait, can I like slide a hand like I put the ball in, but I like pocket it?
You can.
That's probably a roll.
You want to try to
Yeah.
sleight a hand it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like a sneak roll.
Yeah. Give me a
Sneak
or
dex.
give me a roll to do that.
Can I perform?
You want to perform fake surgery?
Just like base it
Yeah.
off of this old, like, I was a guest star surgeon on an old like
Yeah.
TV show
I'm
or
not a
something.
doctor, but
I
I've
was on
played one on
Grey's
TV.
Anatomy,
Yeah.
season 500. Yeah, I want to like make a show of it. Like, look, I'm putting it in, but then I like pocket it.
Yep.
Okay. Give me something.
So like it is,
Perform with Dex.
yeah, you don't focus on the actual surgery itself or anything. You focus on the conversation while you're about to do it.
Yeah.
Like, look at me. Like, you have a very intense.
That's what you rolled.
Hold on. Do I have a thing? Because my foci let me re-roll. Nope, that's for driving. If only you count it as a vehicle.
I'm on a vehicle if the duck counts as one.
Duck
No,
is not
it's
a
only
vehicle.
drive checks. I'll just slap my ear on. What I'll do
You're just gonna shove it. You're just gonna shove it in.
I'll go boop and see what happens.
You see what happens.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh boy.
I wish I pulled the book up earlier. Yeah, it hurts a lot. To start with, can you roll me a d4?
Oh. 1d4. 2.
2. It 2 more ear pain damage. As what was
Ow.
once your ear is now a weird conglomeration of metal.
Cool. What? How work? How do ear work?
Give me 1 second. I'm going to. There we are. Is it sensory? I bet. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it
probably.
is. There are ears in there.
There are.
It's gonna be that, but like
Um,
worse.
Yeah. So you immediately take a half a system strain as
A half?
a half.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah,
Yup.
ears are not a lot of system strain.
Hold on.
As the thing starts to like sizzle a bit before it really clicks in. And
So we're just
then
gonna start talking to you.
Let me. Okay, so I have 1. Okay. I said that the sheet isn't working the way I want it to, so I had to type something down.
yeah. And it doesn't seem to work the same as the ear on the other side.
It doesn't work the same.
Does
How?
it hear things differently?
You're turning your head around and you're trying to figure out how it works. And when you turn it towards the door, you pick up, like at the other end of the hallway, you're picking up the small silent sounds very well,
Oh, is
but
this
not so much.
is this positional direction or
It
detection?
hears whispers. It can hear
Oh.
whispers from across a room.
Ooh. Cool.
I think that's what it does. Give me 1 second. I have a thing that it's specifically based on. There's a range on it. Ah, you could hear whispers at up to 20 meters as clearly as they were whispered into your ear. But you know, it has a harder time hearing things that aren't that.
Hmm. Oh, I see. It's the filter.
Yeah.
That could be absolutely maddening in the wrong circumstances. If you're in a room with a bunch of people whispering.
But I get a +2 bonus on all hearing related notice checks.
Yeah, you could get a +2 on whisper-related notice checks.
Is it constantly whispering?
Yes, you get all whispers.
Uh,
But you can get a +2 on whispers, not noticing via whispers.
cool. Okay, time to look up rules of getting rid of cyberware after this.
I think you can
You
just
just
take it out.
upgrade it to something else.
Yeah, that's also
The
an
easiest
option.
way to do it.
What if I want my normal ear?
Nobody
You'll
wants
have to
the
go to
normal
actually
ear.
just a regular cyber ear.
There is a thing called
You
a
cut off that ear.
synth ear. Synth ear is the it's like a cyber ear that looks like your regular ear.
Oh,
It's just more expensive.
it's
Yep.
25K for a pair.
Yep.
I only need one.
Yeah, but that's still
I don't
half
think
of 25K.
they usually only come in pairs.
I'll give
in
you half
the
off if
standard
you only get the
retail.
one.
Listen, I'll go to my plastic surgeon doctor friend, and he'll just put a new one on.
That's how that works.
Yep.
It's the
We'll
future.
Yeah.
We can just find an ear. You want an ear? I can find you one by 3 o'clock.
Yeah, you can find an ear. That's a very
Yeah,
good
that's not.
point.
You could. Yep.
I need an ear that I can put on my ear. That's all I need.
This one's big and bulky and
Yeah.
is starting to creep you out because you do hear people talking and you're not quite sure what it's about.
Cool. Okay, I did it.
You know, the light for the next step lights turns on.
All right, come on, V.
I
I'll call you V. Choom.
What did I miss? She says, looking around.
Eh, A long
Then you see the
hallway.
horrifying metal contraption jammed into the side of Stunt's head.
New tattoo.
You must be assimilated. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, she looks like she's still groggy is maybe the right way to put it. It's not quite a hangover exactly, but she's definitely out of it in a different way. I'm gonna look, not actively look around, but like now that I'm awake, we're going down this hallway. I can see in the dark, and so I can kind of get a better view of the hallway beyond just what the lights are showing us. Are there cameras around?
No.
So
There are people hiding at the back wall, though. There's just a bunch of cultists with sticks, like against the lateral walls that aren't lit up.
Okay. So they're working. I thought I just did all that bullshit for no one watching.
I feel like we're on a reality TV show without realizing it. So they're at the end of the hallway, like a bunch of guys with sticks?
No, so there's the hallway, and then there's pillars in the middle, and only in between the pillars have been lit up through now. And Stunt didn't bother to look around. They've been on the walls, like, in the dark part.
They're just like hiding, kind of.
They're just, like, standing there with, like, sticks in their cult
How many of
robes.
them about?
Oh,
If it's a long
20.
hallway, yeah, I was gonna say it's probably quite a bit, so it's a long hallway. Okay, our duck can probably take them if needed, if they're just regular mooks.
I mean, they didn't take our guns, so we still have our guns.
I have a pistol.
I have a combat shotgun.
Yeah, okay, you can probably take them alongside the duck.
You say,
Can I-
as both of
can
you
I
are like
drive
covered in
the duck?
blood.
If I could drive the duck, then I'm going to be way better at combat.
No, you can't drive the duck.
You can drive.
Are you
Maybe
the
it's with
penguin from that
charisma,
one
because there
Batman
is no
movie?
animal handling check. Maybe it is
Drive with charisma.
In order to command the duck, you need the summoning skill.
Oh,
Damn it.
we need to find a normal horse-sized duck. Then it's not a spirit. Then we could command it.
Sure.
Yes, a
sure, then we can talk
normal
about it.
This is we're in
Yeah.
like wasteland outside. I'm sure there's some weird mutant ducks.
And just so you're aware of what the duck is there to do, it was told to protect you. And will.
Mm-hmm.
And it's violent. It is a spirit of war.
Lack of war.
I'm not against killing them all when we leave or sooner.
Yeah.
So I
as you-
whisper what I find to you, not realizing you can hear my whisper clearly. So I probably like whisper it into your ear really, and then you're like, no, wait, you're like,
Too loud.
yeah,
The whisper was too close.
yeah, the whisper was too
Close
close.
to close.
It was like a double whisper. But yeah, I tell you what I see.
Mhm. I'll give you a nod because it's too loud, and continue on.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, if you're good to continue on the hallway, I'll follow with the duck
Yeah,
behind
you could-
us.
You continue down the hallway a little bit, and you reach another table plinth, and this one has 2 sticks on it.
They look like normal sticks, like fighting sticks.
Yeah, sticks.
Yeah, I'll grab a stick.
If he's okay and doesn't feel like he's, gonna get possessed or have a seizure or something, then I also grab a stick.
Yeah. There's no seizure or possession. But when you both grab sticks, about 4 of those cultists with sticks themselves, like, walk around you, and you look down at the plinth, and it just says, defend. And then
So we're fighting these guys
Okay,
now.
I cede I look to the duck.
Mm.
I will throw down the stick and pull out the shotgun.
You're not really playing by the spirit of this gang initiation.
Listen, I
You're about to
have
be
shoot.
canonized.
Yeah, I don't have. I have shoot. I don't have punch or stab.
Same.
So they're getting shot.
Same. Yep, my pistol comes out too.
All right, roll the
Fight.
initiative.
Our blood-crazed selves against
all
the
right,
cultists.
Here. Oh, initiative.
Oh yeah, we
It's-
so the bet.
Whoever's got the better.
I have a +3 to.
Yeah, okay, you better. Yeah.
dex,
Yeah,
so.
so y'all go first. Okay.
Okay.
There's 4 guys with sticks.
We want to let the duck go first and see what it does, and then react after.
Let's let the duck go first because the duck will probably act first.
Yep.
All right.
We raise our guns. The duck just jumps forward.
All right. So it's a D20 plus 5 to attack. Yeah, getting an 18 on the first
hits.
guy. All right. So it has hang on. Violent will plus spirit of war. Oh, the talons. That's what I'm looking for.
That's Alan.
These benefits not apply.
Is there morale in this game?
Yep.
There is, yeah.
Oh, it gets shock damage regardless with the talons. Okay. So it could roll a 1 and still. Okay.
Yeah, probably. They're wearing robes,
Both
right?
damage and shock damage are increased by 2, so it's 1d10 plus 2. 9 points of damage to the first man.
He's dead.
Good, because he wouldn't stop until he was anyway. He's a spirit of war. And that does mean that he is heavily resistant to any command to not kill what he's attacking.
Cool.
So I'm just gonna post.
He only gets one attack.
Yes, he only gets one attack. Oh, hang on, sorry. Is it a D8 for the? Yeah, it's. Yeah. Okay, he doesn't just splatter the guy because he does have a trauma die.
Okay.
Who's next? Who is next?
You wanna do the pistol shot next, or you want me to fully
so-
auto shotgun him next?
Can we tell when looking at these guys if they succeeded a morale check they might be making?
Oh yeah, morale checks. That's a thing.
Wouldn't that be after your turn?
No, as soon as they take the first
there-
casualty, and then half, right?
It's as soon as they take the first casualty. Cities without numbers. Let me make sure because the rules can sometimes change between versions. Morale is under
183.
Page, yeah.
483. You said
183.
183.
So when one of their allies first just died, they make a morale check. More than half are dead or down. They seem likely to lose, or some dramatic reverse happens.
Success.
All right. Yeah. No. They're like, yeah, go for it.
We can do it.
Do you want me to attack first or you?
I'll go next.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think it gave me an option to burst before, but I'm gonna burst. So what does burst do again?
Fires
Shoots-
3 rounds and
Yep.
ups the damage by a static amount.
Does it also give you like a plus to hit too?
Yeah, I think it's +2 damage, +2 to hit, something like that.
+2 to hit and damage
see.
rolls. Okay, so
Mm.
let me just. Okay, it didn't ask to burst, but I would. So that next guy is dead.
Yes. Yes, he is.
You might want to track the ammo on the burst
I
there.
did.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep, that person had 4 hit points.
Yeah, burst uses 3 rounds. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, and then the trauma die was a 5, so it doesn't get times 3'd.
Yep, that's half of them. So still here.
Oh my god. Okay, now Spencer, you shoot.
You also want to murder these people who are trying to bring you into their gang?
Honestly, with
They're
what
the
we've seen
ones
so
who said-
far, I'm considering massacring them and just going scorched earth right now.
Done. What have they done?
They
They've kidnapped for sure.
they kidnap people.
Delivery drivers.
We don't know yet, but they have forced labor warehouses, and also they manipulate people into sacrificing organs. That's right. No, that's just me having
manipulate.
a pistol.
You say manipulate. They asked. It was
Yeah,
completely
they did ask.
voluntary. It's not
It
like they held a
was-
gun to your head.
They
and
wouldn't
said, "Chop
open
it
the
went
off."
to
door unless
them.
they did it. It was forcible. It was basically at gunpoint, just like this. Oh,
Mm,
That's a miss.
that's a natural
Right,
one. Yeah. Okay.
The stickmen go.
Yeah. One of them
Oh, that
starts to run towards the wall to, pull a.
Like an alarm.
Yeah. That's their turn. And the other one goes to. See, the duck is the problem. The other one doesn't want to approach the duck, so it is circling and is we'll call it stunt. Yeah. And holds the stick up and swings it at you as a feint, and then a glowing metal foot boot comes for your kneecap.
Ooh.
ow.
For 17 to hit,
Yeah, that hit. Good thing I have armor soak.
and he just stomps you in
probably
the
one of my favorite
kneecap.
mechanics of this game.
Thank God I have joint reinforcement. Otherwise, my kneecap would be gone.
Yep.
Do we
Yeah.
see the duck will not be stopped, and the duck should probably go first again?
Yeah.
Yeah, the duck's turn.
The duck's probably gonna go for the guy running. So I would
Yep.
guess.
Yep.
For the one running? Okay.
21 to hit.
I was
21
getting
hits.
like impaled from the back, just directly by a beak or something, like a wide
Doesn't
duck
hit
bill.
that, but 9 points of damage.
The
We
duck
already
murders.
As he takes
Described.
his taloned beak, his fanged beak, and just bites the guy's spine,
Yeah, he's gone. All
rips
right.
it out, throws it against the wall, and turns around on the last guy. Duck eyes squinting and red with rage.
So
Vapor
initiation
stunt?
might not have been the wisest choice.
Yeah, stunt.
Do you want to try and shoot this guy? Because I'm looking up firing within melee.
I was gonna.
Uh,
I'm saving my action to hack the alarm if needed.
firing
Oh.
within melee is, I think, either a 9. It's not actually called firing within melee unless you have a specific skill, aka the thing I do. I think it's a -4 or a -6 if you're close enough
From
to them.
stars, it's -4.
If you've got the certain weapon, you can't even fire at all, but I think your shotgun should be fine. Let's see. -4. Oh, wait.
But my shotgun, I think, is two-handed.
Then you can't at all. I think.
I
You
can't-
may.
Can I step away from him and shoot?
He'll attack of opportunity you, but yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, I'll do that. I will move away from him to be able to shoot him.
Okay. Indigo, does he swing at stunt?
Yeah,
Nope.
it misses.
I will not burst this time because that wasted a lot of ammo.
And ammo is not cheap.
Not anymore.
11.
Well, that hits, and
For-
that kills.
Vapor mumbles something to herself, but with your new ear, you can hear it. And she just says, I should have signed up for that other job.
Going to choose to ignore that.
After wiping some of the
Uh.
blood off of herself, Vapor says, I think I can access their network from here, gesturing to the alarm device.
Go ahead. The duck and I will keep watch.
The duck like quacks in bloodthirsty, um, like approval.
Arr.
Yeah. Perfect. So yeah, I want to try to like jack myself into the alarm panel, and from there, if it's connected to the rest of the building,
It
so
is.
am I.
I'm gonna actually reload my shotgun while we're waiting, so I have full ammo.
Yeah. Back at the other door. I I believe you. We get the two of you in some, not really a hallway, but in between two shelves, and in the warehouse, as one of you is on one side, I guess, cell with your gun pointed at one of the people, and then behind the hooded cultist is Shaman with a sword, as you have cornered someone in the warehouse to steal their clothes.
I mean, that's useful. Okay.
That's what you were working on. So.
Yeah, it is indeed.
Do I need to kill this man?
Yeah, that's
All
my
right.
question.
Just gonna murder?
Alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna shiv him for 15.
Okay, 15.
It's 11 damage.
Let's
You
roll
look
hit
at you
points.
funny.
It's less than 11 as you just kill another person.
Try not to
Shouldn't
get
have
blood on the
been in
road.
the building today, apparently. Give me a luck save.
We're gonna find
See
out
if
that they
he
were kidnapping these
screams.
people to actually give them a better life.
Nah, doesn't look like it.
You loot their body, you
After
find the
all-
note from their child.
They're getting killed by us. It's not that much of a better life.
Good. No screams.
All right. The important question: do we hear a shotgun go off?
Yeah.
You're an alarm.
Actually, no. There are multiple. I'm looking at my map, I guess. There are a few rooms between you.
Okay. So we have no idea what's going on. So
Do
business
we
as
hear an
usual.
alarm go off?
Nope, because they didn't.
You-
They didn't pull it.
Yeah,
You-
pull an
We'll
alarm.
see if I
Tell us what's going on. I
miraculously
mean,
fail
there
to
are-
happen. Yeah, we could
we-
radio to you. But
Yeah,
You
I'll send a
could.
text. I'm sitting with the duck, sending a text while holding my shotgun.
you take a selfie with the duck.
we selfie.
dead bodies splayed in the background.
Yeah,
Ducks are
shotgun
like
barrel
this.
smoking.
Yeah, so Sel, your back pocket vibrates. as
It
you
would
get
be,
a
but I'm
text.
busy changing into a costume, so I think Shaman's got my cell phone at the moment.
No. Damn, how's this damn thing? Like banging on the
Do you
on the
keep
wall.
a password on your phone?
Face ID.
Yes, yes, I do. Press the button. And the button password
There's
is
no-
something like
There's no buttons. It's just a screen.
poke the screen.
God damn it! All
By
right.
the time it gets anywhere, you have the robes on. So-
And I just grab the phone back, like punch in a password and say hello.
Yeah.
It's a
So
text.
yeah, it's a selfie
Yeah,
of me,
hello.
me and the
Who is
duck
this?
covered in blood,
Oh,
and,
and in
then
the background, paper's just
Vesper
like
in the
plugged
back,
into a wall.
plugged into a wall, and it just says, "Didn't go as planned. We're improvising. Hashtag yes and."
The hell is on his head?
Yeah, horrifying.
Well, that I think I text back to basically say, in the system, where are the people? Where should we go?
Will update as soon as V in network.
All right. Do we want to see how going into the network is? Because aside from that, I think we're heading towards the door out. But
I'm good too. I kind of checking with Indigo. Is that what we're gonna see next?
I did plan it at work, but we're gonna do the next room from the dock side, so I can refresh the rules when we take your short break, just because it's a new mechanic.
Okay.
Fair.
I did do some prep on the network though, so I have notes that I reviewed. But I'm gonna want to review the hard rules again. But yeah, you're gonna make your way to the exit doors from the warehouse. As you make your way towards there, you notice the temperature spiking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, robes
These
are still.
robes made of wool. This is awful.
Mm. It's some polyester burlap blend. It's the itchiest thing mankind has ever conceived.
my clothes came out of a dumpster, and they're more comfortable than this.
I mean, the robes are over top of the clothes, so I think you're still. Whatever.
I don't think he's wearing them on top of clothes, though.
No, you saw how what the dress code was in the warehouse. Just that plus the robes.
You immediately
Yeah, no, I'm
strip
going
down
as the
your undies to put on the
administrator at this
robes.
point. Okay, well, unless we know anything about the heat or like can see anything like, the heat is coming from
It's coming from the
there.
next room. The next room is significantly hotter.
Well,
Open the door to the next room.
is it a spa?
No, as you open the door to the next room, it is in fact a. It's not a forge, but it is the cast iron assembly line where they are pouring molten metal, and there's a weird Magitech machine where they're loading giant glowy cylinders into a big Tesla coil microscope nonsense machine that are then like electrifying them to make the blue runes glow.
Would the glowy cylinders be person-sized?
No, they're not. They are like 3 feet by 1 foot, so a
Okay.
meter, like a meter tall, and a third of that around.
Then I think we're here to find people. This is definitely weird as anything, but I don't see people, so my answer is let's confidently walk through in our costumes and hope no one notices us.
I don't like
Yeah,
it. Ain't natural.
yeah. There's a couple doors out of this room. There's the one that goes like if you can continue going straight, but then if you go off, there is the there's a service elevator as well. And as you look, you see the service elevator open up, and there's a cultist pushing a cart with more of the big glowy blue tubes.
Okay. Cart location seems useful. Okay, so we've got service elevator, we've got other door out at all? Sorry.
Yeah, those are the two like exits from this room, not including the one you just came through.
Take your pick.
Well, a success is the service elevator. A fail's the door. We're going for the door.
All
Bring
right,
it to luck.
to the door it is.
All right. I'm gonna need some sort of check to make it through this active work area.
All right, we are sneaking.
Yep, definitely. Sneaking, that's why we got our costumes.
That's why you put
so we can
costumes on.
better
It's to stealth.
sneak.
Because it's not
Yes.
suspicious if your coworker is hiding behind desks.
Well, we're not
Just to make them
hiding
look
behind
like
desks.
Sneaking
cultists.
with charisma. Obvious.
The sneak is to obscure the fact that we are not cultists. We are sneaking in disguise.
Sneaking with inconspicuous, basically.
That does seem to be sneaking with charisma, yes.
All right,
Okay.
I will sneak with charisma because that's a +2.
Okay, I'll give you a help roll because why not?
Fair enough.
Sneak charisma. 9.
All right, I'll give you a +1 for a 9.
1 and then charisma, and that's a 10.
All right, yeah. So you make your way to the exit of this door. The next set of doors look much nicer. They got pretty evil looking windows in them. As you look through the door as you approach it, it does appear to be a nice meeting hall of some kind. There's a pentagon size, a pentagonal stage in the middle with pews radiating out from it. There's big staircases that go up to the higher levels of the facility in this room as well. There's a couple dioceses, 5 of them, going around the Pentagon. Somewhere between a fighting arena and a church.
Steel cage religion.
But still with lacquered wood is the main
Well, classy at least.
Anyone in here?
Oh yeah. There's people lifting weights and prayer on the pews or whatever. They're all in the cultist robes with various amounts of the robe ripped off to reveal cybernetics.
Of course. Doors out. Are there any
there's
doors?
another door on the other side. There's leaving this room, there are the staircases that go up, and there's another door in front of it. If you on the other side of the room from you.
I check the phone surreptitiously to see if we have any directions yet.
I'm playing chess on my phone. That's what I'm doing. While I'm guarding, I'm just like the duck's got most of the legwork.
You're just staring through the door of the what I wrote down as Battle Church.
Battle Church.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That sounds right.
Mhm.
All right. So I will send the rat through the other through the room through the other door as a scout.
Yeah,
The upstairs door?
That goes to a really long dark hallway. If you send the rat all the way through the church to the other door on the other side, the rat emerges through into a very long dark hallway.
All right. So he'll come back and tell us there's a dark hallway on the other side. So dark hallway or stairs?
Stairs? Not that we know anything about a dark hallway, but it doesn't seem that useful, and I can't see
We
the
went
dark.
down a dark hallway. Wasn't that big of a deal. Try the stairs.
Same dark hallway.
All right. So there's 2 sets of stairs. We're going up the set of stairs to the left.
All right. Yeah. So you just make your way up. You emerge on the next level up. Seems to be a cafeteria. The stairs on the right also make their way up to the cafeteria.
Okay.
Bunch of tables, hot bar, soup station.
Is the food glowing in blue, or is it just normal food?
Mostly porridge.
Oh.
What's
What you thought was the soup station was the porridge station.
Why?
That's it.
Why would they do
they all
this
have
to
to
their
die.
people?
They have a
all
weird
have to
aesthetic
die.
going on, and it involves porridge.
One very young acolyte comes up. Please, sir, may I have some more?
Backhanded by a metal fist and flies across the room.
All right. Well, let's ignore Oliver. Is there another exit out of the cafeteria?
Yeah, the stairs keep going. The stairs keep going.
Then we keep heading up.
Yep.
I guess.
Yeah, you go up, and you've reached the apartment level. There's aesthetic monk style studio apartments.
And I assume we still haven't found the people we're looking for, and that we would have noticed.
Oh, you've only seen people in robes up the whole time.
Are there names on the on the rooms? Like, are there nameplates?
Nameplates? Give me a luck save, because I don't know.
So on their RFID badges or something, or
Yes,
their
yes, they
ID
are
badges.
nameplates. There is 2 names for each door that are carved into piece of metal. It's like
Alright.
riveted on the doors.
So let's
Memorize the
go.
name.
Let's go name reading and see if any of them match the people that we're missing.
Yeah.
Yeah, give me a notice check as you make your way down, pretending to look for your own room.
All right. That's bad.
Yeah.
That's a 6.
You don't
Okay.
recognize any of the names. There's like usually a rank before the name and then followed by like a last name. And you only looked at the documents once, really.
You're assuming I can read. All right. Well, then,
Nope. Yep. Memorize a name to use and give as yes, that is our name if we need, but keep heading to the living quarters.
Yeah. Just gonna keep walking around the dorms.
Until someone tells us where to go. We're gonna keep going through this blueprint.
I think we need to do the
Then
hacking, or we need to take
stumble
a break
upon
if you want to take a
something.
break before we
Yep.
hack.
Yeah, let's take a break.
I tried to dangle the glowing blue service elevator. Place where something's happening, but you wanted to go explore the dorms. I'm sorry, they're dorms. You find a unisex bathroom because it's a sci-fi cult, so that's a necessary component. You peek your head in. It's just like in the warehouse. They keep the hoods on.
Is someone on like a phone call with their worried parents who are like, well, you haven't called, you haven't texted, you're talking about these weird things. What's going on? We haven't, like, is that something that's happening? Like someone...
Yeah, and then someone's explaining, no, it'll be fine once I reach Iron Fist level 12.
Just come visit, you'll see
Iron
for
Fist
yourself.
level
I'm doing
12.
fine. They have a great work program. It pays us better than Unity.
And they look up, and then there's a cultist that's standing there with their arms crossed, just like nodding along as they're saying stuff.
Tell her to send more of those cookies.
Excellent.
Yeah. All right. Let's try networking. Network somewhere. Hacking rules.
Hacking a network. So, in order to hack, the first thing I do is I jack in. So we get a cool
public? Oh.
we get a cool sound effect.
That's for Wit in the corner.
At least hide behind the duck. Jesus.
Yeah. We get like a cool like late 90s, early 2000s CGI effect of her like perspective getting sucked into through the cord into like the alarm system in the wall. Everything is like this weird cyberspace, like
it's holograms. It looks like holograms.
Well, so there's a brief thing of like it looks like code, and then like it probably loads in what their network cyberspace. It loads the CSS. So like, what does their cyberspace look like?
A gray sky with sparse white clouds in it, and then a desolate, barren, like desert landscape with tumbleweeds.
They really are like just this is just Mars from Warhammer 40k, I think, or something. Like this is just a hellscape planet.
It's a hellscape planet, and then there's giant iron like pillars as the different network nodes.
Oh, never mind. This is a Necron world.
They're placed around this barren landscape for the different network nodes, and you have to scale the iron pillars to access the different nodes.
Okay, Vapor like whispers and mutters to herself again. Even though she's hacked in, she sort of still is able to be in both places at once. That's how it works when you're properly hacked in, at least. So I think Stunt would hear her like muttering to herself, like, it's been a while since it's been another real network. I'm sure.
In your cyber ear, because this is
Yeah, I'm sure.
quiet muttering, but you're picking it up.
Yep.
Very clear.
This will be fine, is what she says. Okay, so hacking.
Yes.
The first thing I need to do is note how much access I have, which let me double check that right now. So access is my base access level, which is kind of like a currency I can spend, is equal to my intelligence modifier, 2, plus my program skill, 2, plus my cyberdex bonus access rating, which is also now 2 with the upgraded 1. So I have a total of 6 access in total.
All right.
I'm just going to put that somewhere because I don't actually see, even under the cyberdeck thing, I can put in bonus access. I don't see a place to put current access, so I will just mark it down here. 6 out of 6 access, because I think I spend that to do the hacking. I can refresh this with an hour of active reprogramming of my deck, which can only happen once per day. So this is basically all of my hacking effort for the day. I can acquire bonus access through social engineering, inside information, moles, and backdoors I've been informed about. I don't think this is that. This is just the access point, not bonus access. Okay. As far as I can tell of how this works, it's going to be a miniature dungeon crawl where you tell me where I am within the network and where I can see, like, where I can go, and then I tell you what I do, and I want to navigate around and do things, copy files, disable devices, etc.
There are 4 nodes that you can access easily, and then there are you can see the whole iron pillar nonsense in this landscape. There's 4 nodes that you can access easily. There are walls of lightning that wall off 3 other nodes.
Okay. Is it a shared wall of lightning, or does each have their own individual, like, towering lightning walls?
Something like that. I have a map. I did map out. There's three walls of lightning. Actually, sorry. There's 2 big concentric circles. You're in the outermost ring. There's one that's there, and then there's one in the center that only covers one pillar. The first wall lets you into 2 more.
I see. So the first thing is that the first lightning wall is blocking off access to any of these.
You have 4 that you can access right now.
Okay, cool. I'm going to start off by doing the smart thing, which is I'm going to run a program called Ghost Avatar, which is stealth. Turn invisible. As long as I only move, I am invisible. Other things can still roll to detect me if I move around and share a space of the same space as them. But if they don't detect me, then they can't without succeeding that roll, unless I break invisibility by doing something else. I will need to break invisibility to get through those lightning walls, but I'm going to start off by scouting out the 4 nodes. While ghosted, I still have to make the roll, I believe. Let me double check that. Because ghost is a bit weird, because I don't know if I have to roll it when I do it. It doesn't say. I think the more interesting way to play it, I'll see, is I just do it now. I still spend the access now. I maintain the program with my CPU, which is a limit of how many programs I can run at a time. And I don't think any roll has to be involved in doing the program. It'll just be in a post-program roll each time
someone needs to see you. I have a skill roll set up for that. If someone's in the same square as you.
Perfect. Okay. So I will just spend an access now, and now I'm stealthed.
Cool.
I go to the first closest node.
Yep. And then we get the hacking shot of you climbing a pillar.
It's because this is cyberspace. I'm not climbing it like I normally do. This is like if if a main character from Assassin's Creed had super strength and was doing the whole like they grab it once and then pull themselves like 20 feet higher and then grab it again and pull.
Yeah.
But it's like a 500-foot tall tower, so they're still climbing it pretty slowly.
Yeah, and you make it to the top, and you have an array of shined, like mirror polished metal panels in front of you. It's a camera node.
Yep.
There's camera access for a portion of the facility.
I didn't describe Vapor. This is the first time we've seen Vapor's digital avatar.
Oh yeah, what do we see climbing up the pillar?
I think so. I didn't think about this or prepare for it. So for now, I'm just gonna say it's like a mist elemental. I'll stick with the alias for now.
Yeah. Basically vapor, but made of a teal mist.
and pretty like flexible is my like the whole climbing super fast thing. It might be less super strength pulling stuff up and more like extending her like misty arms extremely long and then pulling herself up.
Yeah.
Like it's the cyber world. Physics are not matter.
Whatever. You hack your way to the top of this node. You get access. These are the exterior. You get the exterior camera feed at this node.
Yep. Well, I'll start off by seeing if I can access that. If that seems like it's the most useful thing. Oh, exterior. Yeah, I don't care. We're all interior now. I'm gonna look around for see what else there is. Then I assume, like, is there any obvious difference between which accessible node I should go to next, or do I just go to the next one?
You can go to the next one, and then I'm gonna have you make a luck save as you traverse between points.
Okay. I fail.
All right. So as you are running between this iron pillar and the next one, you see you're still invisible, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see it's a hellhound kind of motif creature that is running a circuit around the different nodes heading towards you. And then because you are invisible, it has a skill roll to try to detect you, right?
Yeah, it's a roll off. We both roll.
Cool. So roll your stealth against 9.
Whew. Okay.
As you just like crouch down and lay low as the steel and fire hound runs past you.
Yep. I like dissipate into the ground for a moment and then come back up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I continue forward to the next node. What is this one?
Yeah,
contain?
and this is the Hall of Trials. Where you get the front door and the hallway you're in. If you look hard enough, you can see the dead bodies you left in the hallway.
So they do have cameras.
Yes. They're secret.
Fun. Okay. Hidden cameras. I relay that, I think. I have a built-in microphone. I just like call things, so I just relay this to everyone. Well, not Shaman. He doesn't have a cell phone. I relay this to Cell and Stunt. Do I notice anything unusual from the feed? I'm working on it.
Nothing. It's pretty quiet. The most exciting thing is the war duck pattering around looking for threats on this camera feed.
All right. I keep going. I think now I'm gonna start.
See, the
going
problem with
deeper.
designing these is that they're kind of boring. Like what the different things are. There's like chunks of cameras. Yeah, the first ring is all cameras.
The
So
first ring
if
is all different. Okay, well that's actually
different chunks of cameras,
yeah. I'll see
and
if I
like
can put together a rough layout, I guess, of the area based on the cameras. Can I tell if the cameras show everything?
yeah, you can make me a I
Notice
don't
check, I
know.
guess. Like this isn't so
If
much
you,
accessing the data. This is just visualizing it based on the camera
yeah,
feeds.
give me a notice check.
Okay. I am very good at this.
Can't tell if that was
Nope.
sarcasm.
It looks fine to you. This is all the cameras they have. Why would it not cover everything?
Perfect. So in that case, I complain about the camera places is terrible, and I can't see. And like, no wonder we got in without them raising an alarm. They can't. I can't see half the buildings through here. If it's all cameras on the outside, so I tell Cell no luck so far. At least if anything useful, I'll keep trying. And I'm going to try to break down the first lightning wall. Or usually I think so. There's a thing for this called deactivate barrier. Is the standard program for doing that. So that's what I'm going to do. I have
Cool.
that.
And I have a number for you.
Perfect. It does cost 1 access. It looks like I will have a +1 bonus to use the deactivate. Yeah, I will have a +1 bonus to my roll, because that's part of the deactivate program itself. Some programs are easier or harder. Some have minuses, some have pluses. And that's it. Okay, what's my number?
8.
Alright. +1, program int. I'm good.
Yeah, I don't know, you scratch something off the ground and you create a bubble that you can walk through the lightning wall unimpeded.
I like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Inside
You
the
make it in.
next
There's
ring of nodes, yeah.
There's 2 more plinths.
I check the first one.
Yeah, you check the first one. This is a data reservoir. This is a data bank.
Yeah, I want that. Hold on. There isn't really a program for saving files.
Yeah, if you want to give me some sort of check to like do a brief review of this, and you can ask me some questions about the data at this node.
Yeah. Here's how it works. I can basically loot data files, but they take up memory just like my normal programs do.
Okay.
Um,
So you want to do a check first to read it out, or are you gonna just?
I'm gonna check what it is first before I load an unknown USB drive into my thing. Yes, I'm going to figure out what it is in case it's a trap.
Why would it be a trap?
Is it locked?
No, there was a lightning wall.
That's fair. Okay, then I'm gonna start skimming through it then.
Yeah, give me like a notice roll or something, and then you can ask some questions about it.
Notice is good if that's if it's like text files.
Yeah.
Would this be int to know what I'm reading? Notice with int?
It works, yeah.
Okay. 6.
Yeah, it's a lot of dark magic. That's about.
They're literally doing tech with dark magic nonsense. Like I just see like weird summoning circles and other stuff, and like
Yeah, it's
like
a
a
database
grimoire.
of dark magical grimoires and runes and ancient secrets, stuff like that.
Huh. Well, maybe we can use it to get that ear better. I'm gonna copy it. How much memory does it
All right.
take?
That I did not prep. I just
The
wrote
book doesn't
data
say. Maybe just start with 1, I guess.
Sure, you get 1 dark magic of memory.
Okay.
Like I wrote down a bank. I figured out what's in it. I did not figure out
Yeah.
the terabytes.
No, it's weird. Okay. So I'm gonna go on to the second unlocked one. The second room.
Is your ghost powers still activated?
Nope, and I forgot to turn it back on.
Good. Give me a luck roll. Yes, the Hellhound is coming back.
And I think I'd probably automatically seize me then.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that when
Perfect.
we do combat?
Now we do cyber combat.
Yeah, I'm really worried that I made this guy too hard.
Let's see how it goes.
Yeah. How do we cyber combat?
Here we go. Cyberspace actions. We have cyber initiative. That's my term
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, how do we cyber initiative?
Example of hacking.
Cyberspace combat. Both sides roll initiative.
Initiative's still with Dex though, even though we're in cyberspace.
Maybe?
I don't have Dex.
It'd probably just be +1 then or +0. It probably will be for me too. No, I have +1 Dex.
I have a skill bonus.
That doesn't apply to initiative, I think. At least based on how I run starts with number, almost no NPCs ever had a bonus to their initiative. It was only a thing PCs could sometimes have.
All right. It's this 2d6 then, right?
1d8, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, initiative's 1d8.
I rolled an 8.
I rolled a 2. The dog goes first.
Yeah, so the dog does a running jump and attempts to pin you to the ground with the paralyzed avatar action.
Okay. How does that work?
It's a great question.
Oh, that's a
Cyberspace
program.
action.
That's a program. That's
Yeah.
not even okay. I can look that up right now. So, paralyze. On a successful opposed int program check. So we both roll off to see if it works. If they beat me on this, then I am stuck in this area with them and can't leave or alert or send messages. So I'm cut off from leaving, and then they're gonna probably attack me after.
I have a
Looks like
skill
paralyzed
bonus.
has a -1.
Yep, and I have my base roll.
So wait, what do you mean paralyzed has a...
Paralyzed is an
So-
opposed check. Oh,
Yeah, so the skill check modifier for paralyzed says -1.
you're right.
Oh.
It does.
So I have a -1 to my roll.
Yes.
Cool.
I rolled
I rolled a
flat because
5.
I'm just defending. Okay, so they fail to paralyze me.
Yeah, you misty form out of the way of the...
Yep.
Of the demon.
Okay, and then I'm going to use stun avatar on them for my turn, which, let me double check. Stun doesn't cost access, is a +1 to the roll, deals non-lethal damage. It disrupts an avatar or demon with sensory glitching, non-lethal, etc., etc. Make a skill check. Against a human, it's an opposed roll. Against a demon, it's against a static target of 8 plus their skill bonus.
Oh. Cool. 10.
10. Okay. So I will do that now. And I have a +1 because of the stun.
Well, the stun didn't. Oh wait,
Stun has a built-in +1 bonus to it.
right. I was confusing the stun with paralyze.
Yeah, that hits.
That hits.
On a success, the target takes 1d10 non-lethal damage per program level to a minimum of 1d10. My program level is 2, so I deal 2d10 damage to it. 11 damage.
All right. 80 is glitched out. It is stunned.
Okay, is combat over? Is that what you mean?
Yep, there's only one demon.
Okay.
I was worried that it would kill you. Never mind.
I'm going to continue on to the second node. I think that we're going
Yeah.
to be setting to.
Yeah, that's the next one is the like control server. It controls the like forge and the Salesforce software they use for distribution, um, and something just called the pyramid, and that's really just a power regulation function.
I wish I had the sabotage program. It's like causing physical damage through this, but I only have the deactivate program. So I'm gonna do that. Um, it can be rebooted, but since, as far as I'm aware, no one has been alerted to me hacking them yet, they'd first have to notice that something went wrong. And because of the hidden cameras, they should notice that something has gone wrong already. Yeah, I'm going to deactivate this whole thing. I'm just going to turn this node off.
Okay, so that's a roll, right?
Yes. It doesn't say actually that it is there. Turn a device computer software off.
You can just crash a whole node.
No, I think I still have to roll, but I think this would be against the network check.
Yeah.
The network difficulty level. Because it says under deactivate that it has itself a +1 bonus, which would only matter if I had to roll. Here we go. Most programs require a skill check against the subject's security difficulty. So, yeah. I'll do that now.
Cool. 10.
Okay, I turned it off.
And
The
you
forge and
turned
pyramid
off,
or whatever else attached to here is off.
Yeah, you turned off like the power distribution and the forge mechanics. Now you hear with your human ears, or your human robot ears, that there are alarms going off deeper in the facility.
I say
There's
that's
the
not from here. It
doors
must
we
be
jump.
They must have a different kind of network. If it's a networked alarm, even at all.
It's not a networked alarm. It's the
Like
safety
a
alarms
bell?
in the molten
Oh.
metal room. When there's a problem, there is a problem alarm. So no one gets melted.
Okay. Then I'm going to totally ignore that and try to bypass the last barrier.
Yeah, that's also a 10. And you took out the demon I put in there for safety. Nope, too strong for you.
I am going to use my cyberware. Right?
In cyberspace?
It's an int-based cyberware that lets me reroll any int skill check.
All right.
After it's done, the user needs to spend 24 hours of downtime resting. I don't think I used it yesterday.
You did not. You turn on Brain 2.0.
Turn on Brain 2.0. Yep. I think I just... Yeah, there we go.
You run the neutron protocol.
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy neutron protocol.
That's better.
12 with Brain 2.0, you do make it through that wall. There is one more.
One more thing. I move into the node and see what it is.
Yeah, this is the evil magic control center.
Ooh.
There it is. There's an there's an evil intelligence. Not really. There's an evil algorithm that funnels different things, that does different rituals, with hosts is what the terminology used.
Okay. I would like to roll to deactivate the algorithm, and after that I want to loot it. Copy data file is the action, but after I deactivate it, so it isn't, doing evil things to my own hardware. Does that make sense?
Yeah, you want to shut it down first?
Shut it down first, loot it second, probably sell it to the corporations third, because that's what we're going to do, probably for money.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Roll once to deactivate.
Yeah, roll once. This is the kind of top one, so this isn't a... it doesn't matter, does it? I was going to say 11.
No, that makes sense. It should be harder. But
Yep. You turn off the evil algorithm,
and
you have another memory of dark rituals.
okay, yep. I'm ejecting some of my programs to fit those in, but that's fine. I don't need them right now. So the data files I have looted is the evil algorithm,
Yep.
and you said it was just their general. Oh, the grimoire, right?
Yeah, the Grimoire repository.
Perfect. Okay. And then I jack out, assuming that's everything, but it seemed like it was.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the what you could glean from the network. Thank you for destroying my dungeon. I tried to put the biggest... I didn't want to put, like, counter hackers in this dungeon, because that didn't seem like it fit their vibe. So I just went for the biggest demon I could fit on their network, which had 5
Yeah.
hit points, and you nuked it with, like, a 15.
So just to let you know what was up with me, in cyber combat, I get 2 actions per turn because of my focus. Gives me an extra action per turn that I can only use for cyberspace stuff.
Yeah, there's gonna be counter hackers next time, like
Oh,
real,
yeah.
real humans,
What I mean is,
and not just
to be
a
clear,
monster.
I wasn't trying. Except for that one time I used cyberware. But the rest of the time I wasn't
I'm not left-handed either.
The whole plan was that the watchdog, or the demon, not a watchdog. The watchdog is the counter hackers. It had paralyzed avatar and alert the network.
Yeah.
So the whole plan was that it pins you down and alerts the network, and then you actually get swarmed in real life and in cyberspace.
Makes perfect sense. Nope, that's
Yep.
It makes perfect sense. It just didn't work this time.
No, you froze it.
So I jack out. I say, I downloaded a bunch of stuff. They didn't know I was in there until I started shutting down all their stuff. And I still have no idea where to go. Sorry.
You sense a glare coming at you from over the phone.
We could probably sell it stuff to someone for money.
I will text them, where you at?
Yeah. We'll take our short break here, and we'll
Yeah.
return to wherever we're doing after this.
Okay. We'll be back in a few minutes. There we go. We're back with Part 2, Episode 5, Sunburnt Steel.
Yes.
So the hacking is done, and I have sworn off hacking never again to hack as deeply as I've hacked. I have I dug too greedily and too deeply into the hacking rules.
You hacked too greedily and too deeply.
You found cities without numbers Balrog.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which, to be
and
fair,
also, it's
is
not-
also the same Balrog as most other Cyberpunk games. So, like, I shouldn't be too surprised. There are a lot of signs.
And the worst part is, because the numbers don't go up much more than this, the only way to make hacking harder is more bad guys.
Yeah, how do you feel about more dice rolls that are...
That's it.
Equally,
It's just more
like, my
program
14s.
int rolls to murder. Like, that would...
While
that's
the rest of us
only-
sit here.
Yeah, that's the only
You-
increase in difficulty I can provide anymore, because the max, like, roll level is like 15 or something.
The max difficulty is 15?
I don't know.
That's really high. I said I wasn't hitting 15s reliably. I hit like a 15. And that was with a very high roll.
Yeah, it's hard to tell what the max is, but there is some, like, but we're approaching the top of the roll numbers already, so I can't just increase the difficulty of, like, a barrier. Like, the only increase in difficulty is more people in the network to fight.
Yep. So,
And that gives the problem of the rest of us are sitting here for longer because you're not making
More
a team of
fights.
4 hackers.
that is actually one of the things, is the... basically with how the example network servers and architecture in the book says, the more dangerous the dungeon, typically also the bigger the dungeon.
Yeah.
So it goes.
Bigger.
We did
with
an
more
alpha level, I
bad
think,
guys.
basically.
Yeah.
It goes up to which was a max of 10 nodes. You can have up to a max of 30 nodes with the highest level one.
Was a max of 10 barriers and 12 demons. It's just like more stuff.
It's just a bigger dungeon.
And they're not like more difficult things. There's just more of them.
I'm trying to find where the difficulty number for the network is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got demons that can do X number of things each, and there's just more of them, and they get better at it. The Nemesis has 50 HP and +5 to all their rolls.
That might actually be a challenge. And by that I mean they'd probably beat me. But
That's like that's the most expensive, biggest one.
yeah, that's
It's
like
probably
the
going
goal.
to come down to the same problem you have with high level D&D, where you don't have enough hit points to sustain the amount of damage that both of you slaying, and that all it comes down to is who can burst damage faster.
I was worried it would be like that. The good news is most of the time combat seems pretty quick. But once I get to
but if they kill you in cyberspace, they kill you in real life.
if they use a kill thing, which they probably do at that high.
If I'm running the Nemesis, I'm loading a murder program on it.
Yeah.
Like like if you're fighting the biggest, baddest demon the game has to offer, it has like it uses the same programs you do too, though.
But my HP is effectively doubled in cyberspace, so I think I might end up having. I might in 2 levels be able to go toe to toe with it, which I shouldn't be able to go toe to toe with it.
Yeah, which is
No, no, no.
insane.
Yeah. Oh, also I get 2 actions per turn. Unless it does 2 actions per turn, actually, I'm doing quite well against it. Never mind.
It doesn't. It has the one.
Yeah. Well.
But it will. It will have kill. Definitely is one of its things.
Yep. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, kill has trauma, which I don't have trauma with my stun, so that's probably something that either doesn't matter. We're not going to see it. What are we
Don't
doing
worry
now?
about it.
Everything is on fire.
One thing I do suggest we try is hacking the cyberware, like
Yeah.
that
So
might-
I
that
still
might
want
be
to
cool.
do hacking. But when you're I want to do it on individual devices or like cameras I can see or cyberware. Yes, I agree with that.
Well,
just not a
just because
network.
cyberware has its own like thing, like it's a separate.
It does.
type
I
of
don't
hacking.
think it's a network though. Like you.
No.
It's,
It's not. It's much more the hacking you're looking at. As a main action, run your program.
Yeah.
Um.
I'll still do that
Yeah.
hacking. I'm still gonna be a hacker. I'm just not. When I narratively hack a network, we're still gonna find a way to do it in one roll, I assume.
Yeah, they're just not because it's the same role is the part that I think is the least interesting. It's
Yep. I'll just tell you my
program.
average of my roll, and then you say, okay, that auto wins all the dice rolls, or
Yeah.
it doesn't auto win all the dice rolls.
Yeah, for whatever you want to do with the network, it's just gonna be a program roll versus the network number.
So it's a weird thing. Cool. So
Yeah.
I shut down all their stuff and took all their data files. I don't think I deleted them, but unless that was
No, you didn't.
Let me look at cyberspace actions because Can I delete files? I erase. I can do it on my own cyberware. Okay, no. I require the erase program to erase something, so I just copied it. I don't have permission to erase it, so.
You set alarms off in the forge room. People are running around. Y'all should probably get out of there. But anyway, upstairs in the dormitories,
No, I'm sure it's fine.
what are you doing?
I mean,
I think
we're only a cafeteria away from, or sorry, a cafeteria and a battle church away from those alarms.
yeah.
I was
Um,
gonna say we could be the distraction, Stunt and I. We just say like, okay, to the door, barricade it, shoot anyone that comes by, weave a duck.
We have a duck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that duck
We
is
have
the
a
only
duck.
reason that this plan exists, really, because like
Yeah.
you two are not the two to be
No.
like, let's
No.
hold the line.
No.
I mean, I have shoot of one with the combat shotgun, but no, I'm not built for that.
No.
No, you can hot them to death, maybe.
I
Yeah.
rip open my shirt and shoot the shotgun.
Okay. So in the
But yeah,
dorms, do we get any information from you two after your foray into cyberspace? Like, do you contact us, tell us
Yeah,
anything that's going
I'll
on?
send a text that says like, Vapor got some data, but no idea where the people are. Where are you
try
guys?
another door.
Yeah. Try all the doors. We're gonna make some noise.
Yeah.
Okay. So what does this dormitory end or does it keep going?
The whole floor is is dorms.
Okay, so once we
So the only
once
way
we-
we have is back.
yes, because we looked, we
We've-
don't recognize any names. I'm assuming all
listed
of these
down-
doors are locked.
There's no locks.
Oh, there's
No.
not.
No.
Communal living. Huh? Okay.
Can
Yep.
we loot things? No,
Yeah,
we should probably do useful
From
things.
weird
except for loot.
ascetic cyber monks? Sure.
Yeah, these are more cells than dorms.
Yeah, you want a flagellator? You can find 1d6 flagellators.
Righty then. Well, the one door we haven't gone down is the weird, mysterious service elevator that was glowing blue. So I suppose we should probably run back that way.
Toward
you run
the
back-
alarms.
Yes.
You run back downstairs. You make it into the forge again, and the alarms are blaring. People are running around, trying to turn off levers. It's chaos in here.
Well, that's a good distraction. Let's go hit the service elevator.
You're gonna
Yeah.
slip on by to the elevator.
Mhm.
They already made rolls for you to pretend to be a cultist. Get
We
into the
keep passing
elevator.
'em.
You pull the little chainmail slidey door forward. Then you want to go down?
Yep.
All right. So the elevator cranks down, and you make it to the lower level. You realize it's going down for a little bit. You're now below the water line. You figure into the sealed off portion that the rat could not infiltrate. And
Okay.
as you get down and the door opens, you realize the whole level has been cleared out for like one big room.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And in the center of the room, there is a giant 5-sided metal pyramid that everyone's milling around. And you looking around, you look up, you do see someone strapped to the side of the pyramid closest to you.
How big is this pyramid?
Yes.
Oh, it's like 2 stories.
And there's someone just like strapped to the side of.
Yeah, one of the face. You can only see like the face pointing towards you.
Okay.
And would the person strapped to the pyramid be someone we recognize from the list?
Yes, it is.
Yay!
This is in fact the
Mission
delivery driver.
accomplished.
The first thing
as,
I do
as you
is
do
snap
watch,
a picture.
as you see the blue lightning seems to be streaming out of the person strapped to the pyramid and bursts, but they're becoming infrequent and ill-timed because of the sabotage. People are also panicking down here as they're trying to.
How many people, roughly, at a glance?
There's like, I don't know, let's call it a baker's dozen cultists.
I was afraid of that.
You gotta
And
watch out for those Baker cultists.
Mm-hmm.
that's all you can really see from.
Look, a
from
regular
the service
dozen I
elevator.
could handle,
There's
but a
But a
baker's dozen?
dozen, yeah. Is the person that is facing us that we can see from Unity?
They're not wearing their uniform.
Yes, but when we
They're
were
not really
reading the
wearing
dossier,
much while strapped to the pyramid.
when we were reading the dossier, did they
What was with these people and the lack of clothes? It's just not decent. I don't understand.
I don't know. Give me a luck. Give me a. I don't know. Give me 1d6, a 2 or a 3. They're
Here's a
from
luck
Unity.
save.
Nope, not from Unity.
Okay, well that gives us more options then.
If you remember correctly, this is an ice cream truckman.
Good.
Ice
The only
cream
good
truck
thing left in this city.
servicer.
That man's a damn hero. We need to get him down.
I mean, that does contrast with my idea of shooting him for more distractions.
I mean, only if you don't take it very literally.
That man
That ain't
that man might as well be a priest in this city. The good he does.
The Holy Order of Mr. Frosty.
There's
Well,
so
we've got
few things that make us smile anymore, but occasionally a Freezy Pop will bring it. Just joy into your heart.
Yeah, those Sonic ice creams from 2000 are still for sale.
Oh yeah,
On purchase this whole
tastes
time.
just like freezer
You
burn.
can still buy the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle with the little gumdrops in the eyes.
I remember those. Well, technically, we have what we have. We have proof of what was happening to them.
Did
We
you
don't
take
need
a
to
picture?
rescue them. We can just.
How
yes,
do you?
I did.
Oh, okay, I missed that.
Cell phone click.
The second we came down, recognized guy, took a photo, and I'm ready to hit the button to go back up.
I'm more motivated than that. I'm gonna go get the ice cream man.
So I go to hit the button to get up, and you're like opening the gate, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah, that's when I look back at you and say those things, and I just dash off to get the ice cream man. We're not leaving him behind.
You wouldn't leave any of us behind. He didn't leave any of us behind.
Like occasionally, like a kid for like 3 blocks, he makes them run like little bastards they are. But
No man left behind.
but he always stops.
Yeah.
I don't think that there's a lot of I don't think
as
there's
you-
a lot of hesitation as I decide to not close the button and abandon you. Like, all right, you're doing this, so I'll do it too.
Yeah. As you start slinking your way up towards the pyramid, you do realize there's someone on every face of the giant 5-sided pyramid.
Oh
and
shit! Or any more
directly
ice
below
cream men?
each of them, there's like, the tubes that are being
Ingesting
used.
their life force.
Sure.
So there's actually there's rope or whatever tying them to the pyramid.
No,
and then
weird
there's-
manacles that are built into
Okay.
the pyramid. It's a system.
So we've got manacles and we've got tubes. Is it just like lock and chain? Can I get
No,
our
it's
hacker
weird,
to
like,
unlock
clasps.
the manacles?
I'm not there.
I know.
And you're out of the network. You gotta just turn the power off and the evil algorithm off, so it doesn't seem to be functioning correctly at the moment.
Okay, I walk up to the nearest person and say, "We've got to turn it off now. We've got to let them out."
And you
They
have
look
some kind of
confused.
skill to do this, I hope.
Yeah, they turn and look confused and is, what do you mean? We gotta get it back on.
That's going to take time that we don't have. Look, I've been sent here with orders from Roll Connect.
Sure.
From Bob,
the boss man.
I went to math class with him in high school.
The Black Iron Pope, whatever the fuck you call it. Vish Paul himself. God damn it.
Look, I was up in the dorm hallway memorizing names.
You saw the
One of
posters. You
them
saw the
had to be on a
motivational posters on
fancy-
there.
That's right, they did have
Fancy
ranks on them.
nameplate.
So
Yeah.
we saw a high ranking name.
Give me a connect
Yeah.
to pull a name out of nowhere.
Not out of nowhere.
Forge
That's good
Master
enough.
the Thesophiles.
Get them down, put them where we usually put them before they're strapped on the pyramid, and then we can go from there once we're getting it back up and running.
Fine. I'm gonna go find a ladder. And he goes to run off to grab a comically large ladder.
well, are you guys gonna help him? And I just gesture at the other people and like,
Come on, get. I'm helping.
All right, give me a go on get roll to get the rest of them moving. You tricked one.
oh,
Well, can I pay them to do it? I have trade. Bonuses for the five getting them down. Here's $500.
All right, yeah. Offer a fake bonus, I guess.
No, I'll
I don't
pay
think
them.
he's.
It's
I was
fine.
gonna say fake was not ever mentioned.
Gonna pay them, all right? Yes, you can pay them with the trade. Sure,
That's
you
a
pay
9.
them to go help with the ladders.
I
You've
give
cleared the area around the base of the pyramid for the moment.
I spend $500 making things go faster.
You just wait for them to come back with the ladders.
And get those people down.
Yeah, they start climbing up and they start ripping the people down. They're unconscious and they like slump them over their shoulders and walk them over to a little chain link storage area and open it up. And there's like 5 more people in there and you slough them down.
as long as they're not locking it behind them, I'll kind of put my way into the door I'm like holding it open, whatnot. As they keep putting people in there, we'll just keep that door open for a little bit for no reason,
Okay.
obviously.
All right. Yeah, they eventually get all 5 of them in there. And it's like, do you know how to get this thing rebooted? They said he orders with that?
That's the job for the upstairs, and which is where I think we're all supposed to go now. So if you'll,
You look meaningfully at the elevator.
yep.
All right, cool. They all start making their way towards the elevator. Roll a luck save to see if there's any space left on the elevator for you.
Yeah, everyone.
I mean, I don't intend there to be. Right?
I know.
Rest
Roll a luck save on the elevator dimensions. All right, it's
16.
full before you can get up there.
Oh,
you have
Oh
to take the
no,
next
we'll
one.
catch the next one.
Oh, that's terrible. All right. As we wait around for the next one, I guess
Yeah.
rouse everyone who's in the cell.
Oh, they're very unconscious.
Okay.
Like the 5 pulled
that's-
down, there's the 5 that are like awake but dreary in there, and then the 5 pulled down are like might need medical attention levels of unconscious.
Okay. I get out the phone and basically say, "We need the duck. It can carry many, right?"
Send the duck. Send the duck. I'm speaking into my lapel radio. Send the duck.
Your app on your phone that picks up radio waves lights up with a new message.
excellent.
All right. Did you happen to get like a map of this place when you were in there?
I quickly describe everything and every room we've walked through.
Listen, you go through the battle church and through the forge.
Wait,
go down the elevator.
we have disguises now.
We
I
have
looked to the
bloody
corpse,
disguises.
Yes, you're also putting the bloody corpses robes on.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yours are covered in shotgun holes.
yeah.
or
One
ripped
of them's
to
missing the
pieces
whole
by
top
duck.
half.
Yeah.
One of them is like bisected,
Mhm.
and one of them has duck talon claw marks across the front. Which
That's
one
okay.
would you like?
I will take the buckshot.
Oh, the buckshot one. Okay,
I'll take the
your
duck
nipples are
talon
exposed.
across. I'll take the duck talon one. I'm not taking my clothes off to put this on, by the way. I'm just putting it over my
No,
current
I'm just
clothes.
putting it on over too.
Take the spare
Yeah,
hood and
you
put
know.
it on top of the duck's head.
on top of the duck.
If it is
Wait,
willing
we
and will not remove our arms.
Dude, all right. I have amazing idea.
Are we doing
Okay,
a Chewbacca?
No, we're running from the duck.
Oh.
Ah,
Yeah, so you bust open
You're
the door
leading.
to the
I'm
battle
yeah.
I'm taking a
church.
stick. I'm taking a stick. So it,
You bust open the door from the battle church as you flee from the vicious duck. This room is very full. It seems like everyone from downstairs in the forge has run it here, waiting for an announcement on what they're supposed to be
Mhm.
doing.
I'm going to try and cause
So
panic.
there's a lot of there's already panic in this room. There's a lot of muttering cultists, people whispering. You hear a lot of whispering.
so
What are we gonna do? What's happening? It is debilitatingly whispery in
I
here.
want them to. I want them to like scatter. I want them to flee.
How are you making them flee?
I will burst through the church doors, like Aragorn, like Aragorn in Lord of the Rings, and say, "Fly, you fools! The quack is upon us! Run!"
All right, give me a
And the duck
perform
will
roll.
run in and
Yeah.
Give me a
Dark
perform
Lord
roll to
Feathers is
scatter the
here.
to scatter the cultists again.
it's Duckmageddon, just as was foretold.
Flee! Flee!
With an 8,
Yeah.
you get some running upstairs, but the more hardened veterans do remain, and they put up their cyber dukes to face this beast.
How many of them?
4.
Oh, all right. We could take 4.
Now you just start whacking them.
I'm gonna start shooting them.
All right,
While making convincing duck noises.
give me an initiative roll.
Well, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like run like with the crowd, and like I'll stay at the back once they like go to fight Ghost Duck. I will go behind them and go blam blam.
Hey, I'm not doing that.
Initiative is the mechanic for that.
Yep.
It's a 9.
You're on your own for
Over
this one.
6. All right, so you do your team beats them.
Cool.
Duck murder.
Yes, duck murder.
All right, hang on. I need the actions in combat for a second.
I think Duck Hunt might be our episode name.
A combatant can make a wild charge before hurling a weapon or crashing into a foe. I'm charging. It gives me a +2 to hit. That's +7 on the roll.
Nice.
-2 AC though, but I don't really care because this thing's AC is abysmally low in the first place. Well, crap.
Ooh.
Rolled a 1. That's an 8. So
Yeah,
it does
but-
take. It takes 2 shock damage.
Still up. This cultist that has only cybernetic forearms, human hand, human upper arm.
He's only got only this
but
part.
two of them.
Yeah, I'm
That's the
gonna burn.
pneumatic part. He's using an actual fist.
Yeah, actual fists, but cybernetic forearms.
I'm gonna burst one of the other ones.
Okay.
So add 2 to this.
I rolled the wrong one. Sorry.
Oh wait, yeah, I can
Okay.
add 2. 9 to hit.
9 misses.
Damn it!
Does it have
It's a shotgun.
shock?
No.
Only
melee-
melee
melee
has
only.
shock.
Ah, no, you just miss. He
Yeah.
dodges your shotgun blast. Duck and weave.
That's how you avoid shotguns, all right.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, Vapor. What are you doing?
So Vapor goes in at first alongside, like, this strange plan, but does not turn and shoot them when Stunt does. She's just gonna look
we
for
need
the
the
exit
duck.
and try to. I think. Do you need me there? I think she feels like she might be like, yeah, I'm close to being done. We're making noise now, but this isn't the hold and let them come to us thing that we thought it would be. Can I try to find the
think we wanna-
other two? I'm gonna try to find the
Yeah.
other two.
So you have stairs that go up and a door out the back.
And a, ability to talk to us to ask which to go.
I'll
Did
do
say
that.
go through the battle church.
Door at the back. Is that obviously leading outside?
That's leading to the forge.
Yes.
Yeah, that looks right. I'll go out that way.
Yeah, the alarms are blaring in there.
Okay, I'll go
Right,
in.
that's your turn.
Yep.
That's your turn. And now 4 cultists. Do. The first one with the we declared it piston forearms. He can duke it up with the duck. What's that roll? What's the attack roll? 1d20.
Yep, D20 plus whatever they're.
It's 1. Rolled a 20
Jesus.
as he
That sucks.
kerchunks the duck for 1d4.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's people fists.
Yeah, it is people fists. You're right.
It's people fists for three damage as it's a
Ow.
flurry of blows against the duck.
Oops.
And then one of them attempts to restrain stunt for 21.
That would hit.
Yeah, it grabs
Roll.
onto you, and another one approaches with a glowing hand, and settles it on your face, and removes 1 hit point from you.
Ow. My armor soak.
No.
Oh, like he siphons my life force.
Siphons 1 hit point through your face.
Ow.
Not so much armor soak.
So one grappled me.
Yes. And then the other one used magic robot hand.
I like the idea that they siphon your armor soak, and so they just like take off one of your gloves and puts it on or something.
No, this is not attack damage.
Okay. Can I do anything about the man holding me?
On your turn, yeah.
Okay.
And then the last one's just gonna punch you. What's the regular fist weapon? 1d2? Yeah. The 19 to
Jesus.
punch?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm
Ooh,
very glad that punches don't have a trauma modifier.
yeah.
This
Oh
one
no,
just
my
punches you
armor
in
soak.
This one just punches you with his regular hands. Alright, it's your turn.
Okay. How do I get away from being grappled?
I don't know. Do a thing.
Hang on, I'll see if I can kill that guy grappling you. Make
Yeah,
the
yeah,
point
yeah.
moot. That's an 11 to hit.
Oh, you come downstairs to the.
No,
No,
it's
the duck.
It's the
The
duck.
duck. The duck.
The duck had someone he was fighting, right?
Yeah, but his prerogative was defend them, and I am being assaulted.
All right. So the duck gets an attack of opportunity, but the 11 does
that
hit.
would be a snap attack, which would take his action. Because there is no attack of opportunity that I've found in this game.
Yeah, so he would have to
Oh, okay.
snap attack. Snap.
Okay. So this
So
would
it's
take up.
basically he goes now, like he interposes his turn now.
Yeah.
But at a -4 penalty.
Oh, okay. It's 15 hit.
Yes, it does. You're hitting the duck.
No.
This is the piston fist again for 2
All right.
as the duck runs to
How much health
defend.
does your duck have?
More than he's taken.
Okay.
But your
Twice
11
as much
does
as he's
hit.
taken.
Yeah, your 11 does hit for the grappler.
All right. So that's D10. Was it +2? I think it was +2.
You
12
murder him.
damage.
Murdered.
Cool. I will get away from the other two that were punching me, so they can make snap attacks if they want.
The one that siphoned your life is not looking so hot, but the other one will try to the pugilist, I guess, will try to snap attack you.
You see, his fists are the only cybernetic part.
No, you don't know what his
No.
cybernetics are. That's a 4. No.
Okay, then I will shoot the guy who burnt my face. I'm assuming I gotta add, like, scar on my face now.
No, you're good.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna burst that guy. So I had to. Aha.
Yeah, he's dead.
That's a lot of damage.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage. Like, how many hit points do you have? They have less.
My hit points are 14, and I've only taken
Yeah.
3 damage.
I would have destroyed you too. So yeah,
Yeah.
no, he's vaporized. a puddle of mud with a cybernetic hand with like a bone sticking out
Oh.
behind it.
Do these guys
That's all it
want
really.
morale? Because they lost 1 and then half.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're gonna around now.
They're fine.
Success. They're here to fight the duck.
Man, these really are cultists. Like
Yeah.
Yup.
they're fervent
I'm
believers.
rolling morale for them too.
I know,
Well-
it's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
True to form, they are succeeding. They are filled with religious zeal.
Okay, so there's only 2 left now.
Yep.
And both of them have already attacked, so they can only move.
Yes.
Got
It's
it.
your turn again.
Duck?
Duck.
Goose.
18.
Thank you.
18 hits. Shockingly, I know, right?
Just in case. Yep. It's going to be 2 times this.
Oh, so he's super dead.
22 points of damage.
Oh, dead. Dead. Beefed it.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna move and burst the guy that ran up to me.
I do feel like the cause chaos strategy is working.
Oh yeah, he's probably dead.
Yep, dead. You killed them all again.
All right. So
Let's go, Duck.
fast forward, everyone's in the forge.
Yeah. Reconvene in the forge?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
reload while we reconvene.
Yeah.
Yeah, you meet up in the forge.
Oh, hey, how's the duck?
Genuinely
I love this
terrifying
duck.
I
monster.
think we've loaded everybody onto the elevator, and so there's just a bunch of like unconscious people up in the elevator.
Yeah, we dragged him over. I guess that would be the right neighborly thing to do. I
Yeah.
made sure that the ice cream man was well and comfortable when I
Yeah.
brought him.
Yeah, you
On
have
the record.
This is far fewer people than you were looking for.
We only needed 1.
We only need
Some of
proof.
them were conscious, correct?
Yes.
Where's the rest?
In the muck.
Oh,
Like dumped
Any-
into
any-
the water.
any
yeah.
point in getting them at this stage in the game?
No. They died.
Fair enough. Let's fucking get out of here.
Yeah. Are you willing?
You
Hang
were the
on.
person who
Do you wanna take a
insisted on
video of
rescuing
that?
my ice cream.
I think Vapor asks Cell if she wants to take a video of that evidence that more of them ended up there.
I don't know where we're actually getting that evidence from because
I think they could just
works.
testify. I think that's fine.
Hey, that
All right.
pyramid over there is awful fucking weird. Any of you want to fuck with it? See if I don't like
No.
it. I don't like it. These guys were tied to it, and there was blue lights coming out their asshole. It was bad.
I don't think that's above our pay grade.
I copied
mean-
some of their files, and I didn't like what I saw.
Yeah, there might
How
be
about-
something real fucking weird in there. Is all I'm saying.
How about just wrecking up this processing stuff as opposed to down there? I say over my shoulder as I'm filming like their testimony of "There's no more people. Here it is."
Do any of us have explosives?
No.
I have my
Yeah,
shotgun.
we don't have the budget for explosives. All right.
Oh wait, this is a forge, right? Is there like one of those hanging like molten metal things?
It's been since like secured. That's what all the alarms were about when you turn the power off to it.
Can we unsecure it?
Sure. Do you have an engineering
far.
degree? Like, what's
I
your...
have fix.
You can.
I mean,
I have
You can
no.
take
I have
your
no
skills
plus
based on
one.
your background.
Can
You
I-
can start turning random
Yeah.
knobs, I guess. Sure. Like you could take fix is like a specific goal action.
Can I try to use my know skill to know what it would take to like explosively overload this? I think that would not be an easy roll, but is it possible?
You could take a no roll to see what you could do about it, but also you're in kind of a tenuous situation. You have scattered them for now, but
Yeah.
All right, let's just go.
lingering does have risk of, unscattering and
My Vapor is not, unlike some of my other characters, Vapor is not interested in explosions, as I shudder to say that.
All right. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna leave. I'm gonna look at the duck and say, "That's your target." And we're gonna leave the duck to attack the pyramid.
send the
wait,
duck downstairs.
Did
The
we
duck-
see a boat when you guys came in? Is there
The
a
duck
boat?
is going to continually attack the pyramid until the end of the day, or they kill it. This is the last we shall see of the duck.
We give we stop as we are about to close the door and give the duck like a salute.
We do the super.
Yeah, and the duck does a similar wing salute and then uses his wing to hit the elevator button to go downstairs.
It's the one
Slap
time
the
he talks,
elevator,
he's
we
like,
just slowly
"Leave this
go
to me."
I just got new merch for my store. He's gonna use the selfie of him with the duck.
Yeah, how are you getting out?
Yeah, that's why I was asking, is there a boat? Did they see a boat when they came in?
You took the duck in.
No, I
Yeah.
know, but did the cultists have a boat?
I mean, I assume there was a boat at the docks. The I assume is a scary word, but
Yeah, I mean, you could wait around for the next, patrol or
Wait.
delivery boat to check in.
They were waiting for the next delivery boat. They were loading up so they could load it.
There were. Yeah, there will be a delivery boat showing up.
I think we just wait for that.
That
Luck
sounds
roll?
like it might be reinforcements. But
Yeah.
we can wear
Gonna-
cloaks and say, yeah, no, we're
wanna
totally one
make
of
your-
some of you guys, if it's them.
What about the 10 people?
Well, we have 4 cloaks, and then 2 extra cloaks, so we have 6.
You have 6, alright. You want to scrounge up cloaks from the chaos.
Yeah,
Alright. I think you can spend a little bit of time to do that, and then, make your way out to the back docks and wait for the delivery boat?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Alright, yeah. Let's make a luck roll to see if your timing is reasonable.
I assume we all have the same luck. It's versus 13.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Luck isn't affected by other stats, just level.
Who's
Who's
the
going to make
lucky?
the roll?
I'll make the roll, I guess.
Haha!
there we
Ah,
go.
Yeah. So you make your
Lucky.
way out to the docks after acquiring robes for everyone. You look around and you see one of their evil boats with a big. It's obviously what is it called? I should know what it's called. Propeller boat. Paper propeller
Oh.
boat coming forward.
That makes me see these cultists in a whole new light.
Yeah. And there's 3 cultists on it, and they wave to you standing around the boxes. They look a little bit confused. There's usually not 14 people standing on the dock.
I
There's
got
like
this,
3 of
don't
them on the
worry.
boat, and they're driving up. What do we do?
I'm waving them down frantically.
With the intent of getting them here faster and unawares?
Yeah, I want them here as fast as possible, because the idea I have is I'm gonna say the great quackening is upon us. You must go. I want to point them in the direction of the
Make
duck.
them fight the duck. We need
All right, give me,
reinforcements.
give me a spoofing roll of some kind to trick
Talk
more
is
people to their
sounds like
doom.
talk.
I can do
Yeah.
talk or perform. I don't care.
Vapor, you copied all of their files, right?
Yes,
Including
I
the
did.
security footage of the duck destroying some of the people
You
when
told me there
first
were
No.
came?
cameras. You didn't tell me there were. You didn't tell me that I came across any files that were saving the footage. I don't know if they had any.
Yeah, it would have been in the camera nodes.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Then no, I didn't save that footage.
Okay.
I saved their other footage
He saved the evil algorithm and
and the
the
grimoire
grimoire
repository. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
I guess I could do talk because I'm trying to convince them that the duck exists. Right.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's do talk.
To be fair, we have
Yeah.
evidence of duck wounds on our robes. I'm
Yeah.
wearing
Yes,
them.
you
Yeah.
show your wounded
I look
bodies
like
off.
look at the feathers.
We barely made it out alive. Go save the pyramid of absolution. Go.
They look a little bit confused. Do you pretend to load the boxes or anything? Do you?
Vapor will do
Okay.
whatever is required to get out of here. So
Yeah.
yes.
So yeah,
We
you
will
then
load the
pretend
boxes,
to start
I mean-
loading
Yeah.
the boxes, and they
Yeah,
You
look
know,
around
the
like,
boxes have the
I
people in
guess.
them that don't have the ropes. That's
We load the unconscious people into the boxes and load them onto the ship.
Yeah. So yeah, you load up your motley crew onto the boat as they run inside. You just blast off.
Yeah, wherever.
right.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, you blast off. We don't really need to do much more, but what do we do with the people?
I
Drop
guess
them
we-
off at the
Dump-
nearest hospital and
Dump
leave.
them on our employers.
I wouldn't be so cruel as to drop them off at the nearest hospital, given what the bills will probably be for them.
Yeah, I think we
So-
bring them to the employer,
I mean,
and then they'll.
some of them
do
needed
something.
medical attention, like right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said hospital.
Okay.
Your employer was some guy you met at an ice cream shop, but sure.
Well, no, we have the contact of the other guy.
We did. We reached.
Frozen
We
yogurt.
went above
The
him to
investigator?
the Unity
Yeah,
investigator.
Unity.
You just want to drop him off at a megacorp?
We drop him off at his, like his
Yeah, that sounds like
penthouse
a-
suite
No,
or something.
Call that guy. We've got his contact info. We'll be like, hey,
Yeah.
we've got people. We've got your
We've got people. If you want to get their evidence, send someone to keep them alive, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah, so you get directed to a Unity 21 subsidiary urgent care clinic to deliver them, and they'll you get there and there's a couple Unity 21 like beat cop level investigators for the
Okay.
trade-off, and they hold their hand out looking for like an envelope or something that you're supposed to have for them of your
I
evidence.
pull out my phone and I start I send off the email that I have created with all of the point listed evidence referring to the subsections of what counts as evidence in various sections from the handbook.
And he pulls his handbag. It's like, oh, I see how it is.
Yeah, we live in a digital age, man. Get with the times.
A little bit
Damn
unsecure,
boomers.
but sure.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't carry a printer with me under a clandestine operation.
I start quoting the times at which, digital evidence is more appropriate.
Yeah.
Also, have you seen printers? They're definitely keeping track of everything that gets printed nowadays. So
Mhm.
there's no way it's more secure.
Not a chance.
So yeah, that's that mission.
We did it in probably the way you least expected us to do it.
Yeah, I don't even know. Where's my list? I kind of stopped at get a boat.
I'm sure Duck of War was nowhere on that list.
No,
so.
it wasn't. I had a little map of what is this? A map of the boardwalk, and then the park, and then the big building. I drew a map of the building, and I drew a network map, and then I wrote a list of rules for the strange cybernetics.
All right.
Oh, and I
Yeah.
pocketed it with cybernetic kidneys.
So
You do have a cybernetic organ of some kind, yes.
Yeah.
We also have like something like 13 load worth of cybernetic stuff that we hauled off that store.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Also, we have
Yeah.
the data I have, which I'm willing to totally sell to Unity if they want to know, like, their secrets. If Unity's interested, I'll shop it around, but, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably
Give
sell
me
it to
a
They'll
Unity
get first dibs.
give me a 2d6 plus 1 roll for your collective loot.
12.
12. 200%
Nice.
Excellent.
of the base payout, which is already at
It's already
1.5%.
I imagine
So we're at
the guy we're talking to is like,
45.
yes, let me just consult with my wizard to tell you how much this is worth.
Yeah, 45 base pay plus 200% puts us at 135.
Oh gosh. This is the worst part of the system is math.
135,000?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where you roll on the tables you're supposed to.
Okay.
You had additional loot, and you had the base payout you negotiated for.
Okay, which puts the math at
33,750 gold. I say gold. Yeah, that much.
Oh.
Actually, that's how Shaman keeps his money. He doesn't have a bank account. He keeps them.
He keeps it in gold.
I got certs. I got spots. That's just what he says.
I am heavily invested in precious metals.
Have you heard of Ethereum?
I was gonna say maybe some spirits might accept gold or something, only if that's made into like coins.
No, spirits want pure silver. What are you talking about?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Maybe just silver.
They want pure silver and they hate iron.
Rust is cool though.
Mm-hmm.
Like the torn jeans equivalent of cool.
No, like they're fine with rusted iron items.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, because that's the oxygen,
Yeah.
whatever you say it.
sedation process.
Oxidation, yeah.
Yep. But it's also nature reclaiming the unclean iron.
Yeah.
That's fair.
XP on this one?
Probably just 3?
You get some.
Well, it's whenever we finish a mission, isn't it?
I think so.
We just get it.
On normal, let's call it
It
3.
depends on how long it takes,
3 is good.
basically.
3 is half a level now that we're leveled up a few times.
Yep.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah.
We should all be at 9 of 12.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect.
And flush with cash.
Yeah, flush with
Yeah.
cash.
So
Suddenly getting that loan back isn't
I was
a
gonna
priority anymore.
do you want to I was gonna ask how you wanted to in character get me to give you the money I owe you back. How do you want to handle that, or do you care
I
anymore?
think we still probably want to do that.
Yeah.
But
Narratively, I stole it from you, and you just
Yeah.
found out.
no, I found it a while back.
Oh, you're right.
You have no one. When I went to go pay for the frozen yogurt, like my money is significantly lower than it should be.
Yes, you
But I
found it,
don't
like, yesterday.
necessarily know it was you.
I think you can make that
Let's go
assumption.
with. Yeah, I think that assumption is reasonable.
How about this? What if you ask me about it? Like, hey, there's money missing on account. Do you know what's going on with it? And I just like I'm like, no, and then later I return it out of guilt. Now that I have money.
You're like, it's fine if I steal from people I don't know, but if I work with you, it feels weird.
Yeah, I've gotten over my dislike of you slightly, so I'll give the money back. Is that good with you?
That's great. Yeah, let's go with that.
Okay. How much should I borrow from you again?
6,000.
Okay. Perfect.
This game has such a weird way of no money, all the money, all
No
the
money,
money.
all the money.
Yeah.
That's actually I found a thing in general with these games. Well, a feeling we're coming up on being ready to review it in like a session or two.
Yeah, I
maybe.
think we should do. I'm feeling like I'd be down to run one more mission,
Yeah.
That
a
works.
different varietal of mission,
Mhm.
Do you want to
Just
do
so we
the
can get
assassin mission?
because
I-
we've done scouting and an espionage mission, which we actually
call that
espionage. You got real information out of them without and they're not shut down or destroyed. Like
We
you
didn't
did.
necessarily go in guns blazing. Technically.
We didn't go into
He did a lot of
blazing
murder.
until we almost didn't have to. It was an optional objective.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'd want to do at least one more like mission type.
I agree. Okay. So this last mission took 2 sessions. So let's say
Probably
at
plan
least 2 more
2,
sessions
yeah.
then, and then
Yeah.
cool. We still have like 25 minutes, and so we have 25 minutes if we want to have any free play scenes.
I have one I want to do.
Yeah, we can do our downtime rundown for what we do after the mission, so everyone can get a chance to work on that. And then we could figure out what the next mission is after that. So yeah, after everyone frantically makes their way home from the mission, what do we see? Well, we called it a week minimum. Let's talk about heat. Actually, that's what we forgot.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Heat.
yeah.
You're gonna get at least one
Mhm.
for the scuffle you made on the boardwalk.
That felt pretty contained.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you heat for like the anti-gang fortress activity
Yeah,
because they're already under the law.
that's fair.
But
The legitimate business we kind of
yeah,
knocked over.
yeah, where I am gonna give you +1 heat for that.
It's fine.
So with that, the next question is: are we taking more than the week's time before we pick up the next mission? Are we doing a month downtime?
Well, it lets us play with mechanics and
We can now
see the
afford
logic
some
of this
things.
is how much can we afford
Mhm.
for the upkeep of the cybernetics?
Well, it doesn't start kicking in until 2 months after the start of the game, and even after 1 month downtime, it won't be 2 months yet.
Yeah.
So I'm good to do a month downtime if we want to.
Well, I say we hit the mechanic anyway just to see what it does. As we spend all your upgrade money, whatever. We just see how far negative we go if you spend all your money.
Yeah.
There.
You know, we just to see how the mechanic works.
To be clear on the upkeep for you guys, I did get you an apartment. I got it for you in your names. It is
Oh.
$1,000 a month. Enjoy paying for it because my name's not on the lease.
You just
She just forged our
signed
identities.
us up for our own lease.
Yep. Just
Oh my
You
know.
god.
Well, I'm not paying for that.
Yeah, I would have told.
well, I
would've
don't think
told him
it's,
about it.
You don't if you don't have a bank account, it's a bit harder to be forcibly
Yeah,
paid.
I
You
I
keep
would have
all your
told Curtis
money
like,
in.
hey, you got a place to sleep if you want.
I sleep on the street. I'm fine.
And I mean that's what I told her too. But, you know,
Like it. Comfort.
yeah, I like sleeping in my car, but you know, it's already.
Mm.
Can we just
Can you
not
rent a
pay
parking
it and then it'll
spot?
just.
For your car, like
we can
imagine
sublet it. We can make money.
Oh yeah,
Subletting.
it's the opposite. Most people rent a place and then rent out the parking spot. You can do the opposite. You can keep the parking spot,
out the
rent
place,
out
keep the
pl-
parking.
Yeah.
That is exactly what I'm gonna do, and his Patreon gets another tier.
Live in my apartment.
It is physically my apartment, but I don't live there.
You will. Yeah, the small fine print will say that. Yeah, you
I've
have
never lived in
you
this
have
apartment.
no obligation to actually ever enter that apartment.
Yeah.
Yep. So your bills for that apartment are covered. It's a neutral on your balance sheet.
Yeah, I just hit
We're gonna have
break
a lot of
even.
fun when I try and set the next meeting at your apartment and there's some person there.
No, it's just in the parking spot. That's where we meet.
Yeah. So waking up in the parking garage. What's Stunt get up to after the mission? Like the
He
next day.
he he like sleeps off the you know beating he
Yeah.
took, and he makes a call to his plastic surgeon friend about his new cone ear that he wants to get rid of.
I mean, you don't want to hear
And then
whispers all the time?
No,
go in and like, so how do you accidentally get some cyberware?
listen, it was a job. You know how it is. Yeah, so he calls his friend Dr. Catelyn Heck. That is a randomly generated name. She is Dr. Heck.
Catelyn
Yeah.
Heck.
So yeah, Doctor Heck, you get on the phone with Doctor Heck's secretary. You set an appointment for a couple of days, and you show up to the office. What are you wearing for this doctor's
Um,
appointment?
I'm wearing like my normal stuff, just like my streetwear.
Okay, yeah, tracksuit pants and a
Yeah,
no
tracksuit
shirt,
pants.
tracksuit top open.
Oh yeah, no, the mesh shirt again. We love
Oh,
the
mesh
mesh
shirt.
shirt.
Oh, you're just gonna keep wearing the mesh shirt. All right.
Yeah, this is a
Yeah.
this is a white one. The one I had before was black.
And you got your weird cybernetic
Yeah, I'm just
evil
like
ear.
holding up the magazine that's got the weird and it's the weird ear poke. Yeah.
Yeah, and you make your way up, you check it at the counter, and you sit down, and there's Unity 21 branded cartoon television
hmm
to raise the next generation of Unity 21 drivers playing in the lobby.
Yeah.
Um,
I flirt with the assistant because the cat, like, she's literally my surgeon is a friend level tier.
yeah. So yeah, you're
So I've
familiar with
I've
the assistant. You've been
yeah
rejected by the assistant at least 7 times
yeah that's
before.
fine.
Yeah, and you make your way back, and yeah, you get the immediate question of, so you gotta explain?
Listen, a job required me to take off an appendage, and I chose the one that you could fix better.
And what's with she
That's
gestures?
part of is part of the job. I had to stick it on. Can you get it off and like put like a new one, like a new ear?
I mean, yes, she can do it. What's the cost for ears?
I don't want cyber ears. I want a normal ear.
Did you bring one? Like, what's the ear cost?
I don't know how much does an ear cost.
How much is the ear? Did we say a synth ear was
25,000 for a synth ear if you want it to look totally normal. If you want to use a used one, it's half off. But
No,
you're gonna have to roll
I don't want a
randomly on.
cybernetic ear. I want a normal ear.
for 6,000? You can get a normal ear that may or may not match your skin tone.
That's fine.
And shape of the other ear. That's for a used synth ear.
Mm.
For 12.25, you can get one that actually looks like your ear. 12,250. You can get like a regular ear. That's what a synth ear is, right?
No,
Mhm.
it's like
The
it's
synth
a.
ear is a cybernetic ear that looks like a regular ear. I think
I just want a
you can still
normal
implant it with all
ear.
the improvements for cyber ears.
No, I don't want an artificial ear. I just want a normal ass ear.
You want a meat ear.
I want a meat
A
ear.
meat ear will call 3,000, 1,500 if you don't care what it looks like.
I'll drop the 3,000 on it. I'm good.
All right, you don't get your system shock back. Like, you don't get your maximum system strain yet, because it's not your ear anymore.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Well, I mean, at that point, then I'd just get the cyber ear. If I'm getting the system straight anyway.
Yeah, that was that was lost upon the installation and removal.
Okay. What's a normal ear?
You mean a cyber ear?
Yeah, just a normal ass cyber ear.
Oh, that's one of the first things under sensory, I
10K.
believe. Could be head.
Can I get it for 5? Because I only need 1. Because it says Cyber Ears pair.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think you mentioned before.
Sure.
Half it.
You can get one for 5.
I'll do that.
That's the one that looks like a robot ear, right?
Yeah, synth ears at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cyber Ears just... Normal
Actually,
appearance,
we were-
touch reveals the synthetic nature of these ears.
Yeah.
Oh, I want I want a Cyber Ear that is like... It's got like a... It's like an elf ear. So
You
I
want
could
a
put
cyber
like
elf ear?
Yeah, Cyber Elf ear, so I could put earrings in it. That's my style.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
5,500 for the elf modeling.
All right, deal.
Single ear.
I do what I must for style.
All right. You have 1 point of the ear.
Wait, but the system trait for Cyber Ears for the pair is 0.25. So do I have half of 0.25 for system strain?
0.125 missing
Yeah.
system strain.
I don't think it.
No, you don't get any back. It's still the point
Okay.
0.5 loss, but you don't lose any more.
All right, that's fair. That's fair.
The other ear had powers and was evil and had giant metal spikes that ran into your skull.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I get my Cyber Ear,
Yeah.
my Cyber Elf ear.
You get more questions about the weird bit of machinery ripped out of you.
Yeah. Yeah. I could sell it to her. I don't know what it does. I heard whispers a lot. It was weird. I also got like a liver. I don't know if you want a guy.
You hold out the weird cast iron ball, it looks kind of
Yeah.
like a bocce ball that's glowing a little bit. It's like, I don't know what that is.
I don't either.
I also don't know what that is as they point to the thing they ripped out of your head.
Yeah, you know what? It'll go on the dash. You're right. I'll just take it and put it on my dashboard.
It's a new hood ornament.
Your car is gonna get possessed. You are gonna become Ghost Rider at some point.
Yeah. Cell, what are you doing?
I think I'm not sure how much of a scene needs to be made of it, but I think that I've called back the guy who was employing us for Unity,
The ice
and
cream
I'm
guy or
trying to
the
get a
Unity
job
contact?
with him.
Oh,
The Unity
contract.
I'm trying to get myself rehired. I mean, I know it must have been an oversight that I was fired all that time ago. I'm just wondering if the cover-up is finished yet. We did a good job here. Can I get back on payroll, please?
Yeah, make me an administrate roll to get to the next to get rerouted.
yeah. This might be one of those.
We've
I'll
decided
figure
that-
out what happened and get back to you as soon as I can, and then you never hear from him.
We've already discovered that it was administrate via Dex to get through the deck tree fast enough before it hung up on you.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah. So yeah, you make your way to the generalized HR appeal hotline, and I do think you spend the bulk of your time off interacting with the administration of appeal process hotline.
There's not a lot of time leaving the apartment. It's just press the next button and make sure that you're on. It's like playing almost one of those rhythm dance games. Like you have to hit it at the exact right time or you restart the process.
Yeah, you have made it to an operator bot a couple times, but they will sometimes drop the call instead of resolving the problem. It's part of their base programming. They don't have an instant resolution.
It's
They ask you to call back
simultaneously a
later.
speed game and also gambling, so you don't get the RNG of having your call dropped.
Yeah, that's. I think that's where you spend the bulk of your time, unless you have some other activities
No,
planned.
that sounds
No.
perfect.
Yep, they don't want to hire you.
Perfectly
But they're not going to say
unpleasant.
that.
What? I can't imagine that the game where you can't actually be a corper won't hire me back as a corper.
Laws of reality say no.
Yeah. Anyone else have their post-mission activity?
I'm gonna go out to the Badlands and see my friend,
Oh, you're
Reed. Yeah, my black marketeer friend.
okay.
Yeah, and I want to see if I can rustle myself up a couple improvements.
Yeah, so you can make your way out to the Badlands. What's Greed's establishment? Where does Greed do business?
Creed does business. It's sort of at the foot of an old oil derrick on the
Okay.
Badlands. Just sort of, it's flat in basically all directions, and there's just this like shack there.
You just walk out. You just walk all the way out
Yeah,
there. It takes you all
pretty
afternoon.
much. Yeah, I catch the bus to the city limits, and then I just walk into the Badlands.
Yeah, there's an altercation with the bus driver because they don't take gold coins, and you don't have a cell phone for tap to pay for the fare. You end up just running off the bus at a stop.
I jump off the bus, throw a lawn gnome. God damn it. Yeah, and I'll go see Creed, and I'm looking for specifically two things. What is it called? I wrote it down. A shock burst mod for my sword.
Mm.
And
Okay.
I'm
So it's
trying to
basically just
find
a
out.
battery you duct tape to your sword.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Once per fight, I can deliver 2d6 electric damage, and it's +2 shock.
Yeah, so
Bring
once
my
per fight you can murder someone more efficiently than normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Specifically electric damage, though, so I'm good at fighting spirits.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, Creed does seem to be the person to go for stuff like that. Like that is, I think that's the bread and butter of this business is custom designed personal defense equipment.
All right. Yeah. Then I'm gonna go do that, and I'm trying to find I'm trying to find a mod that makes better armor not screw with my stealth, but I don't know if it exists.
Yeah, I don't think it does, but
I don't think so either.
No.
Because I can make it
No, the
concealed, but I don't know if I can get rid of that damn. Oh, remove the heavy penalty. Flexible. 10,000. Yikes.
it's also special tech required.
Mm-hmm. Which would be a thing.
Yeah, so I don't
All
know
right.
if they have any special tech required items. But you can get armor absorption pads. And can do a custom retool of armor. Or, put some flex seal on it for a sealed set of armor.
It's just a scarf.
Yeah. And you can get more options with the weapon mods that Cricket has available. But once again, nothing that requires bonus tech.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think then we'll just stick with that, and if I find something else interesting, I'll just pay the money for it.
Yeah, so you get some metallic inlays set into your carbon fiber swords that are charged with a battery insert on the pommel. You can electrocute people with.
Yep.
And I think while
Um,
that's happening, you sit out in the Badlands and watch the sunset as your friend tinkers. You see the raiders go in and out, and subsequently shoot each other out in the Badlands. It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. You can hear the screams all the way from here as the tires squeal out of control.
Sitting there passing a bottle back and forth between me and myself sitting next to me.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's not the most efficient way to get drunk, but it works at a long enough timeline. Yeah. All right, and then Vapor. What is your after mission agenda?
I think Vapor is gonna keep researching and she still wants to look for a lead on who was behind the Heads District massacre for real. She assumed that it was in relation to her crew, but now that she knows it wasn't, and she thinks they were telling the truth, she wants to
What, that
find
they
out.
were just collecting cybernetics?
No, well, yeah, because that is the thing they've done in general otherwise. But who actually shot the? I think it was a rocket. I think was into
Yeah,
the middle of it.
basically the rocket that actually blew up the people.
I think I want to verify if what they said is true, actually.
Yeah, so you want to investigate
I want to
a
investigate
little bit more on
what
that.
happened. Like,
Yeah.
are there any images like this used to be any, like, here's the old data, here's the old, like, memories of one of the cyber eyes of one of the victims that might have been looking in the direction the rocket came, but was still frozen so couldn't move, or something like. She's going to try and scrounge up any
Yeah.
evidence she could find.
Yeah. Give me an internet scrape roll. Or whatever you're...
No, I think works best. Unless I'm hacking someone, but I don't have a target enough to actually hack them, so I don't think it's program at this point. I think it's just no. All right.
I can take no with dexterity for web crawling.
I mean, no with int is probably still fine,
Right.
knowing the right places to look.
Yeah.
That's a 14.
Yeah, and you get a still shot from someone's cyber eyes before they're blown up, and it's a very large man in a trench coat with a rocket launcher on their shoulder with a fedora, and you get a decent look at their face, and it's a Frankenstein's monster looking guy.
Like I
Like they
definitely
have
recognize them if I
bolts
see them
and
again.
they
Oh,
have
okay, like
bolts
really
and
Frankenstein's monster.
yeah. And I think that's where we leave it, is with you coming across this image.
I think at this point, Vapor just is like, of course.
Yeah. And then we already mentioned it. We're gonna tie the next mission into that. And we're gonna do the assassination.
Yes.
Perfect.
Because now we have a second we have a personal motivation to go after this target.
Yep. Okay. And with that, I think we're done for this week. Next week we will not be on. The week after that is the 29th. We may or may not be on.
Yeah. Cool.
Okay. Thank you everyone for watching. We are probably going to do about two more sessions, aka the next mission, and then review the game.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll be back then.
Cool. All right. That should be it.
All right.